Starting. I am very live. Nobody can be more live than me. Hello, everybody. I'm back already. 2 minutes before I actually said I would be back. Whoops. I'm a bit too early. Oopsie. I will not. I will not stop streaming because today we're going to read more Omniscient Reader's viewpoints. How many chapters? Don't know exactly. It's going to be a bit longer than last week. I have more time. So I'm going to scroll up to see how far we'll go. Right now, we left off with the first arc being over. Our main character did survive. And I'm guessing that he also gave, like, the girl, the woman from his company, also, like, an egg to destroy or an insect to destroy because she needs to survive. I'm not thinking that he's just going to let her die. He already changed many things about the story by basically surviving himself because he was not supposed to survive. That's not in part of the story. So let's see how things are going to turn out. I think he will most of the time have like the ability to know what's going to happen, but I'm really waiting for a moment where he does not know what's going on because the story changed so much. Our next stopping point would be chapter 12. That's not enough. So we might go for 15 or maybe 18. I'm not promising you to read up to chapter 18, but 15 is very likely. 15 is very likely. Yes, obviously this format, Ren. I'm going to stay in this format for this stream for now. Just go on your phone. Just go on your phone. Train to Bulguang. Oh yeah. Chapter 7. This is fascinating. What in the world happened here? Oh no! I was only gone for a minute, but look at all that mess. Yeah, you know about the connection. You told me. We talked about this. Okay, so protagonist survived, child survived, woman survived, other guy from his company survived, and is that the guy like who's sad to be in the story? Funny how we talked about them just a week ago. Yeah, it's been a week. Is that the guy from the story, like the military guy? Main scenario 1. Prove your value has ended. Number of survivors in cabin number 3807 of train number 3434 to Bulguang, 5. Survivors. Hyunsung Lee, who looks pretty disturbed, pretty mentally done with everything already, thinking like he could not save that many people. Sanga Yu, who is as disturbed, does not want to do anything, wants to take a shower. Gil Yong Lee, this boy either is going to turn out to be a psychopath, or he's going to be so mentally broken that he does not know where to go with anything. Because remember, his mother was with him on this train. Or at least I remember him sitting next to a woman, so I'm thinking that was his mother. So not only did he lose his parent, but he was right next to his parents when they got... And that can break somebody, I think. And Myung-oh Han. I don't care about this guy. Nawoon Kim. Dok Ja Kim. To be honest, I don't know if his mother was on that train or not. I think he was sitting next to his mother. Help me! Please help me, I'm begging you! Why should I? People's lives are important, so it's only right that you save me! That's how things were in the old world. You said so yourself. A new world needs new rules. No, I don't want to die. Please, help me! You're right. I am just like you. I could have saved those people. I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel guilty. But it's strange. How am I able to remain so calm? It feels like I'm just reading the novel instead of actually partaking in it. You slaughtered 124 living organisms. Slaughter detail, 1 grasshopper, and 123 grasshopper eggs. Yes! Could have been his kidnapper all for all there. Ren, you're fucking weird. Obviously, it was his mother, man. 1 grasshopper. He could have saved everyone, but he didn't choose to because he wanted to do something. I'm clean. Oh, it's on the glass. Due to killing non-resistant organisms, the number of coins you obtained has been halved. You have obtained 6,200 coins. The coins you used to level up your stats will be deducted. You have obtained 3,500 coins. You have unlocked the achievement Decimator due to excessive slaughter rating. You have obtained 300 coins as a basic, clear reward. 100 coins have been deducted for the channel usage fee. Additional rewards will be calculated. The art styles. Yeah, this is the classic Webtoon art style. Like, the art style is... Yeah, this is the solo leveling art style. Probably it's the same company. I need to look at it at the end of the chapter. I do wonder what's going to happen with the child. I'm most interested... Like, I don't care about the guy who wanted to pay to win. But the other 3, I'm interested to see how they will develop. The world we once knew has collapsed. And a new world is being born. Oh, it's moving. You can go home now. And I am... Oh no, there's some new animals outside. What in the world? My god. Now this is fascinating. The only reader who knows how this world will end. Omniscient Reader. Art by Sleepy C. Let me Google that real quick. I need to know Sleepy C. Sleepy C artist. Sleepy C. Yeah, it's probably not the account with 36 followers. Head artist, Sleepy C. They're only noted down here for Omniscient Reader artwork. They only are noted down for Omniscient Reader, so they might not be the same person. Obviously, they are not the same person as the solo leveling thing, because I think the artist died. But I was thinking like the company, because the main artist for solo leveling may have died, but like the company still exists. Let me eat a cookie. Nom, 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 nom. The cookie monster strikes again. I don't know your definition of friendly, but that's not friendly. They look even more ugly than Ruck from Tower of God. Why are we stopping again? It's coming for us. Rita Studios are similar art style in general. They all look similar. Is this also from Rida's studio? Because I did not see that on the... Because it only says here like Sleepy C, but not like Rida's studio. So I was not sure if it actually is Rida's studio. But nice to see you, Zenuzia. Thanks for arriving here as well. Oh, it isn't? That snake-like monster is called an ichthyosaur. It is also known as a sea serpent. Later on, it will be classified as a grade 7 monster in Twissa. Grade 7 out of what? Out of 10? What on earth is that? And also, I think it's probably going down. So, like, grade 7 is one of the weaker ones, obviously. The world of Twissa prioritizes scenarios over everything else. So you won't be attacked by any creatures unless they are part of the scenario. Bro, snakes are in the same category as dragons, for all I know, and Ben is a friendly dragon. So you saying Ben isn't friendly or what? Yes. Yes. We're safe for now. 1, 2, 3, 20, 21. There are 21 in total. No wonder he's so happy. The number of stars signifies the number of constellations that are logged into the channel. Constellations. They are the most mysterious beings in Twitza, and the masterminds behind the strategy who livestream the scenarios from across the universe. They're content creators! Now I know why this story makes so much sense. This entire thing just happens because Mr. Beast got so much money that he created a multiverse survival show. Literally, okay, let me do a Mr. Beast intro. Today, I invited the entire world to survive against monsters from another universe. And if you survive, you will get not only $1 million, but also you get to live. Isn't that great? In other words, I cannot just continue reading after literally saying that. I cannot just casually continue reading after doing like a stupid bit like that. Oh no. These content creators are doing everything for clicks nowadays. That was gold. I mean, he literally says like live streams, man. They're content creators. In other words, they are the ones who watch the Dokebi's channels. This channel had 21 viewers, which is a lot for a newbie Dokebi. He's just dying of happiness. In the original story, Namu and Kim killed almost everyone in his cabin. Due to the death of Namu and Kim, two Constellations feel slight hostility towards you. Why would they feel hostility? I mean, I guess they could feel hostile towards you, but in my opinion, if you killed the person they were interested in, wouldn't they just become interested in you instead? Some Constellations must be furious about the outcome, and this error probably happened because I killed Namu and Kim. Due to an unexpected scenario inspection, your payment is being delayed. Please wait a moment. Judging from how the Constellations preferences are popping up, I guess it's officially the beginning of the story. It's just unbelievable. I was in their position yesterday, but now they are the ones watching me. A few Constellations are impressed with your scenario. The Constellations have gifted you 500 coins. They're literally donating to him. This is literally this is literally like content creation simply in the end. Bro, if this happens and content creators get to be Constellations, I really hope you're one of them. I need at least someone giving me coins to level up and buy all kinds of OP shit. Rin, if I am one of the Constellations, I will be interested in you. But I will not give you coins. Instead, I will ask the people if I can somehow give that person like a gacha system. Basically, like, instead of giving you 500 coins, I give you one spin on the gacha roll. Of course, if there are Constellations who hate me, there are also Constellations who support me. I hope all you enjoy the show, because sooner or later, you'll end up paying the admission fee with your lives. Doksha, are you okay? Sangha, I'm sorry I couldn't save the old lady. Doksha, how are you so... Pardon? It's nothing. Thanks for earlier. You threw the cage towards me. Oh. That's just a coincidence. It won't happen again. I don't know what she's thinking, but she was smart enough to survive this chaos. She probably understood what I said. Because of my choice, some lived while some died. I don't deserve the gratitude of those who survived. Wow! So did you all prove your worth? I see there are many survivors. Oh my, thank you for the sponsorship, dear Constellations. I can't believe there are 21 Constellations watching my channel. He's literally like, oh my god, there are 21 Constellations watching my channel. Thank you, please subscribe, please hit that like button. Right now I only have 2 Constellations watching this channel. So this Dokebi, this guy is ahead of me. He has quite the viewership. There are 5 survivors. That's more than I thought there would be. I expected Hyunsung Lee to survive since he's strong and athletic. Il-young Lee. That must be his name. Look, he's literally standing above that woman. That's his mother. The arm here? Is that arm... I'm not sure if that arm is like the protagonist's arm. Or his mother's arm giving something. Because I think it's a protagonist's arm. But I think it would be kind of beautiful if his mother caught one of the grasshoppers. And then instead of destroying it herself, she hands it over to her son. For her son to live and her to die. I wanted Dokebi as a pet. Good luck, have fun. Hey kid, do you want to live? This isn't sympathy. If I had to use a word to describe this, then let's team up. Okay. It would be hypocrisy. A few constellations are impressed with your good deeds. The constellations have gifted you 200 coins. Even though it seems shameless, it can't be helped, because I too want to live. Considering the events that will follow, I have to get the attention of the constellations. A lot of interesting things happened today. The guy in the next cabin was also a total nutcase. Then, are you going to let us go now? And lastly, Mr. Myongo Han. He's one lucky guy. We did everything you asked for. But why was he even taking the subway from what I know, he's very well off. He went around every department to brag about his new Mercedes. Let you go? Haven't you seen what's going on outside? Are you sure you want me to let you go? Anyways, I'm impressed. I didn't have any expectation for this cabin. But you all survived the first scenario. You have proven that even bugs deserve to survive. Damn it, we're nothing but grasshoppers to him. Of course, every hardship deserves their rewards. The reward for the first scenario is that you are now qualified to be sponsored by Constellations. Exciting, right? What's this? None of you seem excited at all. This is a pretty big deal, you know? Of course they don't know. I'm the only person who knows what a constellation or sponsor is. Let me break this down for you. All of you are terribly so weak right now. If you were to just move on to the next scenario in this state, you would be killed by a weak ground rat, let alone a crook. But there are great beings in this world who pity you and wish to sponsor you. Do you understand? Bro, his little cute pet calls him bugs. Can't take him serious. Bro, that little thing can literally snap and your head explodes. What is that supposed to mean? Who's sponsoring who? Gosh, you really are hopeless. There's no point in explaining it all over again. Why didn't you just experience it yourself? Snap! Ding, 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 ding. I also like, I'm not the only one who knows that this the department manager guy is completely irrelevant and not needed. Do you see which 4 characters are getting focused on? The fifth guy, he's literally just a shadow in the background. He's completely ignored already. No, not even the author cares about him anymore. I'm just wondering why he was kept alive. Oh yeah, here it says Redeye Studio. So yeah, it's the same studio behind Soul Leveling as well. Snap! Omniscient Reader. Episode 8, Chapter 2, The Protagonist, Part 2. Sponsor selection. Select a constellation. The selected constellation will be your reliable sponsor. Abyssal Black Flame Dragon. Demonic Judge of Fire. Secretive Plotter. Prisoner of the Golden Headband. Be right back. Alright. Okay, which would I go for? I would go for something about fire, so the first or the 2. But Abyssal Black Flame Dragon and Demonic Judge of Fire both sound evil, obviously. So I would probably go with the dragon. 4 sponsors. Dogsha. 2 strange options suddenly popped up. I don't know anything either. Just think of it as taking an aptitude test. Sangha was offered 2 sponsorships. I guess she's lucky too. Aptitude test, The ones who provide support to us are the constellations. Stop singing! And now, sponsor selection, one of the main events in Twasa has started. The sponsor selection is a system in which the constellation who watch us through the Dokebi's channels choose a human they like as their incarnation and sponsor them. Oh, there's a chat room. Let me see that. Okay, now we see who gifted him coins. Abyssal Black Flame Dragon gifted him coins. Secretive Plotter gifted him points. Oh, all of them, basically all of them gifted him coins. The dragon asked, why did he kill Namwoon? Plotter asked, he shouldn't have used his said he shouldn't have used his coins. Then the demonic-like judge said, now this is justice, because he's a judge, and he's thinking like this guy served justice. And then the prisoner of the golden headband, I just knew he would kill the grasshopper. Yeah, obviously you knew it. These are just YouTube commenters. They're like, I knew this was going to happen. I already predicted that. And in my case, 4 constellations want to sponsor me as their incarnation. But the constellations never reveal their true name. Considering the protagonist of Twister initially had 5 options, 4 isn't a small number at all. Using the hints in their nicknames like Abyssal, Demon, and Garden, we must try to deduce their identities ourselves. Well, it's a piece of cake for a reader of Twister like me. Let's see. First, the Abyssal Black Flame Dragon. He's a powerful being that leads the constellation group Black Clouds. From what I recall, his true name was quite long. The incarnation of this sponsor receives an additional boost to their power level. Considering that stamina and strength is vital in the early scenarios, it would be smart to select him as my sponsor. Unfortunately, the benefits end there. The more you use this constellation's power, the more you lose your senses. Eventually, you'll end up as a psychotic killer. Usually, he supports edgelord attributes. I'm pretty sure he was the constellation who supported Namwoon Kim in the novel, so why did he choose me? I don't know about him. I'll just put him on hold for now. My second option is, I'm amazed to see her on the list. Demonic Judge of Fire. By the way, I already made a wrong decision. Picking the dragon was not a good decision. Judging from the name, one could assume that this constellation is demonic. But ironically, demonic means this constellation isn't a demon. Would have been my second choice. The words fire and judge indicate that this entity makes judgments through fire. That means she's actually Archangel Uriel. I should have gone with my gut feeling. I knew it. I knew it. I should have gone with the judge. I remember someone chose this constellation as their sponsor in the novel. Uriel isn't a bad choice, but I'll explore my other options first. Constellations of absolute good are powerful, but they impose strict restrictions on the ones they sponsor. And the third, Secretive Plotter. I'm an avid reader of Twister, but I've never seen this option before. If I read it more thoroughly, I could probably figure it out. It could be one of the constellations that were just mentioned. I'm certain that it's not a powerful being. Let's move on. In the end, he's going to pick Secretive Plotter. I'm guessing that right now. This adjective sounds so feeble. This is Prisoner of the Golden Head, the last one. I can't believe this constellation made an offer already. Prisoner of the Golden Headband. Prisoner. This constellation may sound negative at first, but you have to pay attention to the proper noun. Golden Headband. The smallest prison in the world. The owner of Mount Huagul, who lives with the pain of the binding head shackles. The handsome monkey king with the golden gaze and fury eyes. The great sage, heaven's equal, Sun Wukong. He's in this story as well. He's in every single story. One of the characters was sponsored by him in the novel. He has the power to crush hundreds of incarnations with a single swing of his staff, and eradicate thousands of monsters with a single lightning bolt. I still remember that passage very clearly since the author emphasized it so strongly. Why has such a powerful constellation shown interest in me? If I choose the Great Sage 7 Equal as my sponsor, will I be able to beat him? The sponsor selection has ended. Okay everyone, are you done? Wow, someone has made a very interesting choice. Well, there will be many more opportunities to come. Well, since everyone is done selecting their sponsors, let's take a short break. Welcome back. Let's take a short break. I have to go prepare for the next scenario. I'll see you in 10 minutes. Rin? Because I can talk with you because you're commenting. I'm kind of a dokebi myself. I may not have like this cute form at the moment, but you just need to remember, I'm creating scenarios for you. I just have to go prepare the next scenario, and then you will play. And if you don't manage to survive, then that's where the entertainment stops. Because I'm asking you, can you survive? I'm literally doing this. Damn, but are you as powerful as a dokebi? I mean, I can control your life. Please gather around. Hi, I'm Hyun-Sung Lee, Dr. Kim. I'm not sure if it's the right time to be saying this, but it's nice to meet you. As I said, I'm in the army. Well, I would say I was in the army. I'm assuming you can't get in touch with your units. Yes. Wait, what? I'm calling the cops. No, you cannot do that. I'm restricting your phone. Your phone only has 3 numbers inside of it. No, actually 4. Your father, your mother, your sister, and your uncle. He has a strong grip. I shouldn't be surprised. After all, he's a tanker in the early stages of Tusa. I must recruit Hyun-Sung Lee. And Doksha, thank you for what you did earlier. If it weren't for you, we'd probably be dead by now. Even if we had survived through that method, we wouldn't deserve to live as humans. No, that's... you did it, rookie. Doksha, you know who I am, right? Yes, Myung-Woo Han. Excuse me? You should call me Mr. Han. We're not at work right now. You little brat. So you're not planning to come to work anymore? Where did you learn such bad manners? He's not planning to come to work anymore? Oh, please just die in this chapter. Or maybe in the next chapter. Who is thinking about work at this point? Who would even return to work? What is there to return to? Can you read this for me, please? How do I pronounce that? Which language is that? Do I say the single letters? Like in Tower of God? Do I pronounce it like something that is very similar but written with a CK? And to be honest, I was pretty offended by your little stunt back there. If there were bugs, you should have told me. How dare you just throw them? Shut up, Myung-Woo Han. What? Don't you see what's going on here? Should I have let that punk hit you to make you come to your senses? Minosoft? Do you think that Minosoft? Squaresoft? FUG? Do you think that company even exists after everything that's happened? Twister. Twister. The difference is that FUG was written like this at one point of time, while Twister is written like this. So I'm not separating the letters. Do you think that company even exists after everything that happens? And he's not the only one who needs a wake-up call. Everyone here needs to come to their senses. As the Dokebi said, this isn't a joke. I'm sure all of you realize what's going on by now. By the way, the title of the book was 3 Ways to Survive the Apocalypse, right? Was it 3 Ways to Survive the Apocalypse? I think it was 3 Ways to Survive the Apocalypse. Shouldn't it then be... Let me write that down. 3 Ways to Survive the Apocalypse. Shouldn't it be... Twitter? I mean, the 2 and the D are not inside of that abbreviation for some reason. Which doesn't technically make sense. I'm sure all of you realize what's going on by now. A game-like interface. Attribute, windows, and skills. Is there someone who still doesn't get what's going on? It's the kind of thing I read about in novels while covering the night shift. I still can't believe this is real. This isn't a dream, right? Unfortunately, this is now our reality. It's a good thing that at least one person is certain about what's going on. So, what now? Do you have any ideas, Doksha? Hyun-Sung Lee has started to trust you. Your understanding of Hyun-Sung Lee has increased. We have to get out of here. Are you out of your mind? Doksha, I think it's a bit... I also need to check on my unit, but I think it would be more dangerous to leave the premise right now. Yeah, if we leave, we're going to get killed. Oh no, even Hyunsung is against us. I need to take him with me no matter what. Slam! Slam! What? Are we moving on to the next scenario already? No, the Dokkaebi hasn't come back yet. That means the person on the other side of the door is a sole survivor of Subway Cabin 3707. It was quite obvious who that was. He's coming. The protagonist. The true protagonist of this story. Now, they shortened the title to 3 Ways to Survive Apocalypse. It makes way more sense this way. Yeah, that's gonna be the reason. Yeah, so I'm also going to call it Tower Gods now. It's Tower Gods, and not Tower of Gods. It's just Tower Gods. It's TG. We have to get out of here. What? But if you don't leave right now, we're all going to die before the next scenario. Doksha, we can't be sure that whatever is on the other side of the door is our enemy. He's the survivor who killed all those people in his cabin. Do you still want to meet him? Let's find a way out of here. Yeah. His door's broken. Damn it, this one won't open either. The invisible force field disappeared after the scenario ended. We just need to find a working door. This one's broken too. Among the 8 doors in this cabin, we haven't checked 3 of them yet. Damn it, there has to be one door that works. There has to be one door. But right now, this is going to go infiltrate the airship. Or the train, I guess. Bam, ba, ba, da, 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 da. Which chapter did I say again? 15, yeah. Come on, this guy has to be friendly. Try talking to him first. Ren, you would not survive even the first attempt of this thing. You would not even survive the first scenario. Okay, I'm going to open it. I would have died 10 times already. I don't know if I would have gotten my hands on one of the bugs. I had the idea with the bugs or something, but I did not. I don't know if I would have been able to get one of them. This one's broken too, but it's still the only one we have a chance at opening. I could use my coins again and increase my strength this time, but who knows what will happen. Recklessly using my coins so early on could be dangerous. Hyunsung, use your skill. What? Personal skill character profile activated. By skill you mean supporting Constellation, Master of Steel. Oh, he chose Master of Steel, okay. Personal attribute, soldier who turned a blind eye to injustice. Bayonet, camouflage, patience. Great mountain push. Level, oh my god, look at those stats. I don't remember what the stats for our protagonist or for the crazy kid, teenager looked like, but these look pretty high. Consider, I'm not sure that if 10 would be the maximum. Would be way too low, I think, considering that they are at start, but already level 8 and stuff. But we need to find out. I would have killed the Dokkaebi. He's a living creature. Yeah, okay, you would have died. Hyunsung has very good overall stats. Although readily he turned a blind eye to injustice was surprising. And Constellation still selected him. This is another opportunity for him. Thankfully, his supporting Constellation attributes are the same as the novel. You probably checked your skills when you opened your attribute windows earlier. You're in the army, so there must be a skill you can use right now. Well, I do have one, but I don't know how to use it. Just imagine yourself using it. That's all it takes. Yeah! Look at him go! It worked! It really worked! Hyunsung Lee has begun to trust you. Your understanding of Hyunsung Lee has increased. Looks like the Stigma Great Mountain Push successfully activated. He's so simple-minded. Bro, come on, a demon-like creature with magic can't be that... Can't be that... Can't be that strong. The steel door connected to Subway Cabin 3707 will break soon. Run! But if my memory serves me right, the steel door isn't the problem. Gosh, and I knew this would happen. told you earlier to stay put. Damn it, I'm not done preparing this next scenario. I knew it, I told you we should stay inside. My head. Well, I guess I have no choice. You're very lucky human beings. The second scenario has arrived. Sub-scenario, escape. Category sub. Difficulty E. Key conditions, get across the collapsed bridge and enter Oxu station. Time limit 20 minutes. Reward 200 coins. Penalty for failure, probably death. I knew it. Doksha, something doesn't feel right. It says collapsed bridge, but the bridge isn't. Don't worry about it and just run. Hurry! Sanga's right. The bridge is still intact because we got off the train early. Current location. In other words, the bridge definitely will collapse. Oxu station. It might seem underhanded, but it's possible to clear the scenario without going around the rules. We're cutting it close, but I think we'll make it. What the hell is that? It's a crocodile serpent. It's an ichthyosaur. No, a sea serpent. Or maybe a sea commander from its size? It's coming! The bridge is going to collapse! Run! We can make it across if you run! The ichthyosaur doesn't go after incarnations early on in this story. It probably showed up to destroy the bridge. We only have about 200 yards left. At this speed, we'll be able to cross the bridge before it collapses. It's no fun if the game is too easy, is it? Oh no! What's the fun in you getting away safely? Let's shake things up a bit. This is what a good content creator is all about. The difficulty of the scenario has been adjusted. E to D. The evil thoughts of the dead have returned. Black ether is rising from the surrounding earth. Oh, zombies. Zombies? Demonic beings have been resurrected. Ah, you bastards! Doksha, you have entered Oxu Station. Damn it. Everyone get down! Doksha! Bro, no, I don't know what y'all's are. Would have died there. I would have just run. I would have made it. I'm fast. Protagonist free. So it said arrived at Doxu Station, or what the name was, Oxu. So does that mean like a few of them have survived, like arrived there already? I think the kid and the army guy arrived at the station already, but the other three were already still on the bridge. Ja! Doc, you okay? Chapter 2, The Protagonist, Part 4. Doksha! The bridge has collapsed. I know something like this might happen, but I hadn't expected Myongo and Sanga to survive. Ryung and Hyunsung made it to safety in one piece, even though we are an Omniscient Reader. Now what? Someone has received the blessing of a constellation. The constellation blessing has activated Deus Ex Machina in this scenario. Not Deus Ex Machina! I did not expect that one to appear already. I like how this is like so on point. It's like super convenient that the bridge is getting repaired. It literally is a Deus Ex Machina. It is what it is. And the author knows it's just convenient that it's being used. Deus Ex Machina, bridge of even numbers. A bridge of light created by the blessing of a constellation can be crossed only by an even number of people. The bridge will collapse if an odd number of people attempt to cross it. Deus Ex Machina? Doksha, in my head, this thing suddenly... Deus Ex Machina. A power that lets a constellation directly intervene in a scenario at a great cost. Did Sang-a's supporting constellation intervene in order to save her? But this kind of intervention was rare, even in TWSA. What kind of a constellation could be supporting her? Activate character profile. This person's profile cannot be browsed using character profile. This character does not have a registered character profile. Why can I browse a profile with her skill? Does she have a special constellation supporting her? Or maybe she has the metal barrier skill, but there's no way she could already have that skill. Doksha! Behind you! I guess it isn't the time to be lost in thought. Tier 9 humanoid demon. Okay, so 9 is weaker than 7. Who would have guessed? A mutant species infected by the black ether. Once normal humans, humanoid demons are no different from zombies. But they can be quite dangerous if their host happens to be someone who was powerful. And of all people, Namun Kim. It just had to be him. Personal skill, Omniscient Reader's viewpoint activated. This character does not possess any consciousness. Deactivated Omniscient Reader's viewpoints. Damn it, I had a feeling it wouldn't work. All we can do now is to get across the bridge of even numbers somehow. But there are 3 of us right now. Me, Sanga, and Myungo. One of us has to stay behind and die. Does it? Can you just not use the zombie to make it an even number and all 4 of you run over the bridge? Sanga, get! Let go of me! Let go! Doksha! 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 He's leaving me behind! Myungo, that bastard! The Constellation, the secret plotter, is impressed by your foolishness. The Constellation, the mnemonic judge of fire, is touched by your selflessness. You have been gifted 100 coins. Character profile. This person's profile cannot be browsed using character profile. If I'm not mistaken, that stigma, one-legged swiftfoot, belongs to the Constellation Limping Trickster. That Constellation does not endow its incarnation with the mental barrier stigma. A special power endowed to incarnations by the Constellations. Okay. Stigmas are skills. It's just like Sigmas are special skills you get from your constellation, from your sponsor. And since there's no way Myungo could have that kind of skill, the reason my skill didn't work on Sanga and Myungo was that... How stupid of me. It's because they're not characters that appear in Twissa. It's obvious when you think about it. Damn it. Come on, think. I can't cross the bridge alone. What if I grab a demon to cross the bridge with me? No, it's probably not going to work. Only 50 minutes left until the scenario ends. Wow, you're doing pretty well. Okay, is there any constellation who wishes to bless this poor incarnation? Oh my, nobody? How unfortunate. My body can't handle much more of this. I might actually die this time. Damn it, if only I had just one combat skill. Cats are doing cat things. I understand. It wouldn't be this hard. If I only had a combat skill, it wouldn't be this hard. Personal skill bookmark activated. Huh? Bookmark? Activating character bookmarks. Available bookmarks slots free. Loading list of bookmarks that can be activated. Delusional Demon, Namun King, understanding 25. Steelblade, Hyunsung Lee, understanding 35. Empty slot. So he can have 3 skills from other people, and the more he understands about them, the stronger the skills are. I've read over 3,000 episodes of Twissa, but I've never read about this skill anywhere. But I still instinctively understood how it worked. Activate bookmark number 1. Overflowing with power. Die, 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 die. Okay. The understanding of the character is low, so the character skills were only partially activated. Grimdark Awakening level 1. Slashing, slashing. I don't want to die. You already are dead. Bang on for real this time. For real, for real. For real, for real. Your understanding of Namun Kim has increased. Deactivated bookmark number 1. Sub-scenario escape. Yep, still. Time remaining 10 minutes and 11 seconds. He's using bookmarks. I'm so exhausted. Seriously. He's late, but he should be showing up any moment now. The protagonist. There he is. The protagonist of this story. By the way, I'm still wondering why the protagonist said, if I take one of the zombies, it's probably not going to work on the bridge. I don't know why it wouldn't work with a zombie. It just said like 2 people need to be on the ground. Like an even number of people need to be on the bridge. I also wonder why the protagonist is dressed like this. Who is walking around like this? Who is walking around like this in real life? This guy is walking around like an isekai character already. Like he knew that this was going to happen as well. Like, look at his coat. Look, why is he carrying a sword? Who is walking around like this? You cannot tell me that he, like, maybe he got clothes from his constellation. Maybe it's because of, like, his specific personal skill. But there's no way this man walked around like this and went on the train with his sword. But yeah, he looks like a protagonist. Who the hell are you? I'm supposed to go up against this guy? I don't stand a chance against him. Character profile. Personal skill character profile activated. There's too much information about his character. Convert the character profile to character summary. Character summary. Jungyok Hu Yu. Attribute. The regressor. Third round. Mythical. Pro gamer. Rare. It's this kind. Okay, so Twissa was this kind of story. Twissa was a regression story. And this guy is in his third round. I'm wondering if the Twissa that our protagonist read actually also was the third round, or if it was the second round. And this is now a third round. Eye of the Sage level 8, Close Combat level 8, Weapon Proficiency level 8, Mental Barrier level 5, Crowd Control level 5, Reasoning level 5, Light Detection level something. How are you still alive? The first way of surviving the apocalypse. This man who is strangling me is living proof of the first method. Jungyok Yu, the regressor. This is the man who will kickstart a tragedy that will turn this world upside down. But I thought he was the protagonist. But he will start a tragedy? It's not working. I can't see a thing. I think there's a barrier like there was in the subway. Doksha. Name. What? What is your name? He's so full of himself. He's definitely acting the part of a protagonist. Doksha Kim. What a strange name. I get that a lot. You have a strong body. I see you've already figured out how to use the coins. Yeah, I'm assuming you also... Damn it, how is he so strong when we've only cleared one main mission and we're just now clearing a sub-mission? What a monster. Don't waste your breath. Just answer the questions I asked you. Got it? This is the worst. I was hoping this wouldn't happen. In the early chapters, Jungyok is the most dangerous character in the world of Twissa. He's lost his humanity after having regressed 3 times already. The Jungyok now won't hesitate to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Well, fine. Show me some respect. Why should I? Sorry, but you're younger than me, pro gamer Jungyok Yu. So you're the one who show me some respect. Jungyok Yu has become cautious of you. Do you know who I am? Of course. I work for a game company. That's a lie. Jungyok Yu was but a fictional character to me existing in Twissa. That is, until now. You're pretty famous. I used to be a fan of yours. And his fame was just a setting in a novel. But I'm not lying when I'm saying that I used to be a fan of his. I liked you, hated you, resented you, and cheered for you. I was with you throughout your 3,000 episode journey. A fan? I haven't heard that in a while. I'll forgive you for your impudence, but that won't change anything. I can see that. I have only one question for you. How did you survive the subway? I knew you would ask me this. If I tell you, will you let me live? That depends on your answer. Liar. I can tell just by looking at his face. I'm not the only reader of Twissa for nothing. What can I say to make this damn regressor let me live? Your understanding of Jungyok Yu has increased slightly. You already have a higher understanding of his character. Huh? You've unlocked level 2 of your personal skill, Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. Activate your personal skill. Only Hyun Sung Lee and Nawoon Kim were supposed to survive. But Nawoon Kim is dead and other people survived instead. How did they manage to survive? And who is this man? I need information if I deem him... If I deem him a threat, I will kill him. Okay, read his mind? I could do with Nawoon? Nah. I managed to survive this... You cleared the scenario by killing insects? I was lucky. I was able to spot the kid with insects because he fell due to the explosion in the car in front of us. The future has changed. The explosion, the insects, will come as a shock to him. Your mouth is wide open. There was supposed to be a battle to the death in subway car 3807, and only Nawoon Kim and Hyun Sung Lee should have survived. Did I cause this? Was it because I started out by killing them with an explosion unlike in my previous runs? Still, something's not right. He's too calm for a newbie. The world has gone upside down and he's taking it in a stride. Abnormally so. He must be the one who killed Nawoon Kim. He's much more than just useful. He's dangerous. If you're done with your questions, can you let me go? Let's move on to Oxford Station together. We're running out of time. Not so fast. Everything fits too perfectly. It's Junghyuk's SS grade skill, the Eye of the Sage. The Eye of the Sage not only allows you to see someone's attributes windows, but also someone's hidden information. It's the highest grade detection skill. I've been wondering why he wasn't using it. No, maybe this is for the best. I don't know what my attributes are or what skills I have. Even if Junghyuk finds out what they are, if I could know as well, personal skill, the fourth wall activated. Dang, I missed a lot again. Cases are kinda crazy at the moment. Yeah, the fourth wall just activated. The fourth wall has detected the detection of skill of the Eye of the Sage. What? Personal skill, the fourth wall has blocked the Eye of the Sage. You? What are you? Only 2 minutes left. So the fourth wall protects him from detection. I'm not saying our protagonist is OP. He's not OP so far. But his moveset and everything is very interesting, very unique, and it's giving him all the things he needs to survive for now. But he still needs to grow a lot stronger. We are at episode 12 already. This is the last episode of this arc. But not the last episode of this stream. No way. I had a skill that could block the Eye of the Sage? First it's bookmark and now the fourth wall. I have to kill him here and now. Junghyuk? Wait, damn it, I've complicated things. There's no way he'd believe me now. I have to change my game plan. You need a trustworthy ally. You can't clear scenario 46 on your own. You know that, right? How do you know this? Are you also a regressor? What matters now isn't who I am. What's important is that I can be of use to you. He's not a regressor. If he was, I would know him. Then could he be? Junghyuk, I know the future you don't know. Junghyuk, you has activated the lie detection skill. The lie detection skill has verified that you are telling the truth. This can't be. Could there be another prophet other than Anna Croft in Korea? Prophet. The only attribute in Suicide that allows a character to see into the future, and the only attribute to passively neutralize detection skills. To my knowledge, there was one character with the Prophet attribute in the world of Twista. By any chance, are you able to use Future Sight? Something like that. So I knew I would be here. Yes, Junghyuk, I know you have a special power. You also know what's going to happen in the future, right? But you also know that... Stop singing! But you also know that the knowledge you have of the future is incomplete. Regressors know the future because they have repeated their lives several times over. But their futures will change if they change the present with their information. So all regressors will eventually reach a future that they don't know, unless they repeat everything they did in their past run. Make me your companion, and I can complete your knowledge of the future. Don't laugh at me, Rin. It's a valid concern that they need to stop singing. Therefore, someone like Junghyuk would find it very attractive to have a prophet as a companion, and I can act as his prophet, because I was the only reader of this story. If he's indeed a prophet, it would be helpful to bring him along, not just for scenario 46, but also for fighting the Zarathustra. But can I trust him? Companion. 40 seconds remaining. I've made up my mind. I will make you my companion. Whoa! Wait, can you let me go? What do you think has happened to Dogsha? We'll have to wait and see. Drag. I'm safe. I can't believe I managed to convince the regressor. You have become worn out due to excessive concentration. Personal skill, Omniscient Reader's viewpoint deactivated. I'm a bit anxious that my skills being deactivated, but I've done everything I could. I convinced Junghyuk in no time and I can now cross the... One last question. If you are really a prophet, you'd be able to tell your own future, right? I have a bad feeling about this. Prophecy. Will I be letting go or not? This psychopath. I know him better than anyone. If this bastard is the same Junghyuk that I've read before, Let me tell you a couple of things first. What? First, I'm not your lackey, so treat me as your equal. Second, just as I cooperate with you, you have to promise to cooperate with me. I see, so your answer? Just let go already and get lost, you bastard. I believe you. You really are a prophet. Huh? Bastard. Nom 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 nom. You have failed to clear the scenario. But he's not dead, obviously. I wonder what's going to happen here, though. It's like when Eren got eaten by a titan in episode 3 or something. Obviously, the protagonist is not dead. So I'm wondering what happens after getting eaten by that thing. I'm struggling to keep holding my breath, but I have to hold on. I can't pass out. It seems I've made it to its stomach without getting ripped apart and digested. The MC killed the other MC. Wow, what a sight. Damn it. What a psychopath. Companion my ass. Is this some kind of test? Does he want me to prove my worth to him as a companion? I do understand why he's doing this though. He's never made a true companion since he failed his first ever round. Being a regressor, he was powerful and people revered him as their savior. Because of this, he naturally became a lone wolf. To him, all humans are either his subordinates or his enemies. So this is most likely a test. He wants me to prove myself and if I want to be treated as his equal. Son of a bitch. Open message log. You have failed to clear the scenario. Proceeding with checkout. 100 coins have been deducted for the channel usage fee. The Constellation Prisoner of the Golden Headband agrees with your provocation. The Constellation Prisoner of the Golden Headband, Sun Wukong, agrees with your provoking remarks. You have been gifted 100 coins. The Constellation Demonic Judge of Fire nods at your decision. You have been gifted 100 coins. By the way, Rin, do you remember when reading this the first time, which of the 4 people, the 4 constellations that our main character had, you would have picked? Because my first choice, which I wanted to go with, I decided against first, and then I regretted my second choice. Imagine being chill like that while being inside a snake-like creature. The 4 creatures were like this abyssal dragon, the demonic judge of fire, the prisoner of the golden headband, and the sneaky plotter. The Constellation Secretive Plotter is disappointed with her flippant remarks. It looks like this thing is on the move. According to Twister, the stomachs of these ichthyosaurs start secreting acid around 3 minutes after they ingest their prey. In other words, I don't have a lot of time left. I'm a bit disappointed. It was starting to get interesting. The Dokebi. Yes, it's me, but wait, you don't seem flustered at all despite your situation. Because I've been waiting for you. Just you wait, Jungyok-hyu. Not only will I get out of here in one piece, even though this is the Omniscient Reader, but I will also obtain the power to stand as your equal. You will have no choice but to accept me as your companion. If I had to go pick one of them, I would either go with Golden Headband or Sneaky Plotter. The problem with that, I'm mostly thinking if that's like now you knowing like a bit more about them, that's because that's why you're thinking about those two. Or if that was actually your idea at the very beginning. Because at the very beginning, I was either going with the Abyssal Dragon or the Demonic Judge of Fire. My first idea was the Demonic Judge of Fire, but I was a bit scared about the demonic part, so I went with the Dragon, which was the worst choice technically. Out of the 4, the Abyssal Dragon was the worst choice, and that was the one I wanted to go with. But hey, maybe I would have made this work out somehow. My second choice would have been an Angel, would have also not been that great, I guess. Would have been very strict with me. You've been waiting for me? Yes, you have coins you have to collect from me. Coins? Since I failed the scenario, you have to take my coins as a penalty. Coins? And not your life? If you were going to take my life, the penalty for failure would have said death. Instead of the 3 question marks. Doesn't this mean there's room for negotiation? Interesting. I am impressed you've managed to come to such a conclusion from that tiny clue. No wonder all the constellations have their eyes on you. As you've said, You can buy your way out of the failed sub-scenarios using coins. The price will be 5,100 coins. That's how much it will cost for you to save your neck. 1,100 coins. Prisoner of the Golden Headband, just because I know him. Even the first time reading it, I knew who this might be. You actually thought that the Golden Headband was instantly leading to Sun Wukong? How did you come to that conclusion? Like, there's no hint. The Prisoner of the Golden Headband. He has got to be kidding me. That's too expensive, you shameless sob. Then you can go ahead and die. I'm doing you a favor. If you don't want to pay up, you can just call it quits here now. Then just kill me. I like my monkey guy. What? I said kill me. You can't, can you? Yes, the main character got the headband, but obviously Sun Wukong also has the headband. I know that. I know it from all the different Sun Wukong stories I read. But I still would not get. Normally, it's called a crown. Normally, it's called like the golden crown or something. So I wasn't thinking about headband. I was actually thinking about a headband because they called it that. He won't lay a finger on me because I'm drawing in quite a crowd for him right now. Right now the Constellations are having a blast because of me. And if he was just going to kill me, he wouldn't have come all the way here to see me. You're pissing me off. Hey, just what is it that you're trying to pull off? Low-grade Dokebi Bihyong. How's his career as a streamer going? What? How do you know my name? Not well, I assume. The Constellations have been rather stingy as of late, haven't they? Who the hell are you? How can a mere human know about this? A few Constellations have become suspicious of your identity. The eyes of the Constellation's secretive plotter sparkle at your plan. About sneaky plotter, I thought I might get rogue skills or deception shit. I just looked at the fire part. The fire part also is the most important to me. After learning about the dragon and learning more about their abilities, because I would have not instantly started like a contract, if I learned about the dragon and what they are, I would have not picked them. I would have probably gone with Uriel. Even if I knew about Sun Wukong and the secretive plotter, I would have probably gone with the angel. Why don't you shut off your channel for a minute so that we can talk? So, let's see what you have to say. How do you know about the Starstream when you're only a human? Starstream system. Also known as Starstream. The Starstream system is the means by which footage is broadcast over the entire galaxy. The subscribers are constellations who reside in galaxies far, far away. And the actors, humans like myself. The Dokebi are called streamers and they are the storytellers that bridge the two. Abyssal Dragon of Fire just sounds like pretty strong. And like the protagonist said, it gives it like a decent power boost at the beginning. Like, it just sounds strong. That's not what's important right now. What? Bihyong, don't you want to be the Dokebi king? What are you? Don't you want to surpass the likes of Dokgak or Gilda and become the best streamer there ever was? Dokebi Bihyong. I wanna be the very best. Like no one ever was. Dun 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 dun. I wanna stream like everyone. I want to fight these humans. The Constellations are my quest. Dokebi Bihyong, I'm asking you to enter a contract with me, and I will make you the Dokebi king. The guy is super excited. You're crazy! You must be out of your mind! I was crazy once! I was locked in a rubber room full of rats! I wouldn't pick something that sounds straight up evil as hell, a bit demonic. Yeah, that's why I said I wouldn't pick anything at the start. I would be considering like the different things, and my tendencies were to the two fire-related ones. But once I learned more, I would probably not pick the demon, but I would pick. I would not pick the abyssal dragon, but I would pick the thing that's called demonic because it's not even demonic. I should have realized when you rejected all the offers from the Constellations. That's right. Doing a sponsor selection right before the sub-scenario, I didn't choose this constellation. I don't know how you know about the star stream, but I can't accept your offer. I'm a Dokkaebi, not a constellation, so I can't be your supporting constellation. I don't think you get it. I never asked you for you to sponsor me. Huh? It's not your power I'm after, but your channel. My channel? Let me break it down for you. Is the English patch malfunctioning? I want to enter into an exclusive contract with your channel. Wait, are you saying you want to enter into a stream contract with me? Yes. This is so stupid. I love it. I really just love what this actually is. A stream contract. This is hilarious. Stream contract. A contract entered into between Constellations and the Dokkaebis. For a share of the coins earned, a Dokkaebi hosts an incarnation of a constellation on its channel. In return, the Dokkaebi who owns the channel receives a share of the coins earned by the incarnation as a commission. Usually, incarnations have no say regarding a contract. Although they are sponsored, the truth is that the constellations view incarnations as slaves. You've got quite a sense of humor, don't you? I don't know where you heard about it, but how dare may a human mention this stream contract? Okay, I would probably pick something instantly, thinking I had to do it or survive, you know? I mean, if I had to pick something to survive, I would do it. But if I was still calm enough to think about everything, I would be like, yo, I'm currently still alive, and there's nothing going on. So I'm keeping my selection until I actually need it. Especially when you still don't even have a supporting constellation. That's exactly why you should accept my offer. What? Why do you think Constellations joined Starstream's channels in the first place? The subscribers of the Starstream can be divided into two groups. The first are the thrill seekers, who hop through the channels looking for entertainment. The second are the incarnation seekers, who are in search of an incarnation to sponsor. If you want your channel to flourish, you have to satisfy at least one of the two groups. Either make your stream as entertaining as possible, or try to find an incarnation that interests your subscribers. Rather impressive for a human, but how does that concern you? How thick are you? No wonder your subscriber count is only a 3-digit figure. Shut up and get to the point. He's literally talking to me. Doksha, stop talking about me. My 3-digit figure is something I'm proud of, okay? It might only be 423, but I'm very proud of that number. It has only taken me a few years to reach this far. What if there was a channel that could both entertain its subscribers and showcase interesting incarnations? There's no way it's possible. Constellations that are looking for incarnations to sponsor eventually leave the channel as soon as sponsor selection is over. But what if there is an incarnation who refuses to take on a supporting constellation? He's calling you out. No, Doksha, don't do that. And what if that incarnation outperforms all other incarnations despite not having a supporting constellation? Is that why you didn't choose a supporting constellation? Yes, that's right. I'm sure the constellations are in uproar right now, asking you to open the channel. They are all probably dying to know who it was that dared to stand up against the regressor. Can he foresee the future? Why did he get eaten by the ichthyosaur? Is he really a prophet? Stop, what are you? You're full of yourself. Mere humans don't stand a chance against incarnations with supporting constellations. That's just how it is. That's exactly what I plan on proving to you from this moment on. All you have to do is shut your mouth and do what I say. I'm telling you, I'll make you the Dokkaebi king. Let's start with the checkout, since you failed the scenario. If you pay me 5,100 coins, what are you on about? I didn't fail. Huh? I must have fulfilled the condition right about now. Open the channel. It's going to start soon. A hidden scenario has arrived. And what is that? Then I'm not reading this stuff outside. Hidden scenario, Commander Slayer. Category, hidden. Difficulty, A+. Clear condition, slay the sea commander, ichthyosaur, and escape. Time limit 10 days. Reward 9,000 coins. Penalty for failure, death. Oh dear, Constellations. Please calm yourself. The stream was shut down because of an error in the server. I swear I didn't turn it off on purpose. Preferential treatment? I'm only a Dokkaebi. I'd be exterminated if I did something like that. Are these the only items I can buy right now? There should be a search function. You all know that a streamer's vow isn't something to be treated that lightly. Look at him trying to sort things out. I threatened Bihyung to make him open the Starstream cash shop. Dokkaebi shop. XP boost, random weapon pack, max SS rank, random armor pack, new scenario special package, recover from injury, fatigue recovery, random mass-produced equipment box, nano machines, random armor box, random weapon box, XP boosts. It can only be open while the channel is open. That's why he has his hands full explaining what happens. Dear Constellations! And the hidden scenario arrived while the channel was closed too. Hey, how about a little help? The search button is in the bottom right corner. Thanks. For new incarnations, starter pack. Overall stats +1. Skill, weapon training included. Only incarnation with stats below 10 can use it. What money grubbing Dokkaebis? They're no different from us humans. 2,500 coins. I just need to search 2 items. Let's see. Search item, Ancient Dragon. Huh? Holy crap, how do you know about the Ancient Dragon? I just said any cool name that came to my mind, right? Such names are very common names. The Heart of the Ancient Dragon, Great SS. Description: a heart imbued with the mana of the Ancient Dragon Ignitus. It possesses near infinite mana. A successful transplant will grant the user the Hellfire affix. 1,500,000. Just sold out. According to Twister, the owner of this heart is in Italy. I think he's lying. I knew it'd be out of stock. He's one lucky guy. His sponsor is filthy rich and bought this item for him. At times like this, I regret not choosing a supporting constellation. Search Archdemon's Eyeball. Search White Star Weapon Aura. How did you know all this? So you bought 4 blades of mucus and 4 forts. What use do you have for those miscellaneous items? That's for you to find out. Stonehawk's Sharp Thorn. Hammer Seahorse's mucus. You have spent 800 coins. You know there are no refunds, right? I know. The constellation, the secretive plotter, is curious about your plan. The constellation, the Abyssal Flame Dragon, is displeased with your every move. No one's forcing you to watch me. Channel by 7,623 has been closed. I hope you didn't forget that I haven't agreed to accept your offer yet. Yes, look at that face. Yes, we agreed to negotiate the terms of the contract. Only after I have successfully cleared the scenario. I should get going. Let's see if you can clear the scenario. I can't be watching over you constantly, right? You do that. How arrogant. Good luck, I guess. Channel is opened. May the story bless you. There isn't much time until the stomach acid is secreted. Oh, is he using the mucus like glue to climb up outside of the mouth? But he has to kill the thing. And that's the acid, I guess. Here it comes. I will make it out of here alive. It's still very impressive how calm this protagonist is. Maybe a bit too impressive for me to even think that maybe I don't necessarily like too much how calm he is. Because, yes, he read this as a story, and he said maybe he's this calm because he doesn't think that it's real and he's still like reading a story but with himself as a self-insert. But even if I read the story, it's because of his skill. Yeah, I guess. Wouldn't be the first time that somebody has skill to remain calm. No. Okay, I'm wondering what the mucus is for, because the mucus is probably not only for like sticking, it probably has like some sort of poison effect to slowly like drain the HP of that ichthyosaur. And we're not going to stop at chapter 15. I think we're going for 18. I think 18 would be a good stop for today. How long has it been? Did I overestimate myself? I'm just an ordinary reader, a dogsha. I'm not the protagonist of this story. I wonder if Mother is fine. She should be, since it's Mother of all people. This can't be a dream, can it? Still, I wish that it was. The world before wasn't all that great either, but at least I didn't have to risk my life in the stomach of a giant fish. Wow. I have to hand it to you. Sarah Constellations, I am impressed by your survival skills. The Constellations have gifted you 100 coins. The 4th day. The hidden scenario. I had no idea you would use the thorns like that. That was unexpected. Drop. The hidden scenario has ended. You have received 9,000 coins as a reward. You are the first to successfully hunt a tier 7 sea monster. You have received 1,000 coins as an achievement reward. I'm alive. Stonehawks usually live on coastlines and prey on small sea creatures. They use their special thorns to pierce and then dry their prey to death. But to think to use it in this manner... A few constellations smile knowingly. Several constellations now understand your decision. The constellations complain, asking you to say what you'll do out loud so they are made aware of your actions beforehand. Doksha, you need to do better commentary. You need to do it like this. Hello, my viewers. This is a Stonehawk's thorn, and this is the mucus of a hammer seahorse. I'm going to coat my thorn inside of that mucus, and then I'm going to ram it inside the side of this creature. I'm doing this because this is my strategy to survive for 4 days and slowly drain the monster of its HP. Would you have thought of that? This is my strategy guide on how to survive inside the stomach of a tier 7 sea monster, the Ichthyosaurus. This guy, he's like literally opening up survival guides on YouTube. And even I didn't know that the mucus of the hammer seahorse could be used as a protection against the Ichthyosaurus stomach acid. Before the Stonehawk's thorn began working, I covered myself in what was left of the hammer seahorse's mucus. I drank the bodily fluid of the Ichthyosaur that was funneled through the thorn to appease my hunger. You've absorbed the strength of the Ichthyosaur. Your stamina level has increased. Okay, it's going above 10, so it might be 100 limit or 50 limit. After that, it was a test of sheer willpower. Hammer seahorses are preyed upon by Ichthyosaurs, so they have evolved to create a special mucus. That's how I managed to survive in a pool of stomach acids. It still hurts like hell though. I'm the one who's supposed to explain that. I'm just helping you out because you seem to be struggling. Your pain is partially nullified by your personal skill, the 4th wall. You jerk! Anyway, that was an amazing survival drama. Don't you think so too, dear Constellations? Just open the damn Dokebi shop. You have found the Ichthyosaur's nucleus. And the Dokebi is just surprised by everything happening right now. I like this partnership. This partnership could be very entertaining. The Dokebi is no oasis, but the Dokebi will still be entertaining. By the way, if you don't know who I mean with Oasis, Oasis is like the sidekick character or secondary protagonist of the story Bad Ending Maker, and she's one of my favorite characters in recent time. I don't remember any character that I've enjoyed as much as Oasis in like the last few months or even year. I'm going to sell this. Put it up for trade in the Dokebi auction house. I can't believe this. How do you know all that? And I won't trade this with anything else but broken faith. I wonder if anyone has that. And I want to buy... Wait, before that. Dear Constellations, we'll be right back after these advertisements. Please make sure to activate the clock, activate the bell, click the subscribe button, and also give me a like. Yeah, you made me read it. I only make you read good stories. Stream contract agreement. Incarnation Dr. Kim will be contractually obligated to abide by the following rules until he either clears all the scenarios or dies. Number 2. Incarnation Dr. Kim cannot choose a supporting constellation until he clears either all the scenarios or dies. Incarnation Dr. Kim must only be active on Dokebi B-Hyung's channel. Dokebi B-Hyung and Incarnation Dr. Kim must share all profits while the stream contract is in place. The ratio at which the profits are shared will be agreed upon through mutual agreement. I wasn't sure at first, but watching you clear the hidden scenario helped me make up my mind. A full written contract, huh? I thought you humans like this kind of thing, although I personally don't really get it. Let's do this. Well, this is surprising. I'm getting a better deal than I expected, except for one clause. The contract is missing the most important part. You mean a deal? We can just agree on it verbally. A stream contract is a soul-bar contract after all. The ratio. How dare you try to fool me? Right. How about 50-50? And I won't charge you for channel usage to boost. We'll split all the coins you are gifted in half. For example, if you get 100 coins, we'll both take 50 coins each. Do you think I'm an idiot? But this is the market rate in the industry, you know? A Constellations incarnation makes an appearance on the Dokebee's channel. And the Constellation shares the coins gifted by other Constellations with the Dokebee who owns the channel. That's how it usually goes, but I don't have a supporting Constellation. And when Constellations gift coins to an incarnation who doesn't have a supporting Constellation, they have to pay a hefty commission to the Dokebee. I'm sure you've already made quite a profit thanks to me. I'll take all the coins. What? You will be fine with just the commission. I'm not giving you a single coin. That's preposterous. How about you take 70%? I either take all, or I move on to another channel. I heard Gilda's been doing well for himself these days. 80%, that's the most I can give you. It's all or nothing. Ew. The advertisements will be over soon. Can't you see that the Constellations are complaining? The Constellations complain due to prolonged advertisements. The Constellations sigh and wonder if this is what they have been paying commission for. The Constellations' eyes waiting for Tuesday night is endlessly baking cookies. Eyes waiting for Tuesday night. I'm wondering who that is. I think that's us. I think Eyes Waiting for Tuesday night is us, the readers. Because doesn't Omniscient Reader release on Tuesdays? Or it used to release on Tuesdays? It's releasing on 2 days. It's releasing on Tuesdays. That makes sense. But it released on a different day before that. It's only a coincidence that now it's Tuesdays. But it's a funny coincidence. Fine, damn it. So you signed a contract. Oh, and one more thing. What? What now? I get a contract fee too. Give me 5,000 coins. It's my first time breathing fresh air in 4 days. I thought it'd only take me 2 days. Still, 4 days isn't bad, considering it took Junghyuk Yu 4 days on his 4th round. I also managed to sign a streamer contract with the Dokebee. He looked devastated earlier. Come on, 5,000 coins, give it to me. And made quite a few coins in the process. So it's not a bad start. Bro's milking the demon pretty hard. But the demon will get rich pretty quick as well in the future. It's funny, I could never get anyone to sign anything before, but I've become somewhat extraordinary just for having read Twissa. I should look for some clothes to change into. Personal skill, the 4th wall is still active. And this skill too. System error? Yes, I can't access my attribute windows. Fix it. Impossible. The system does not make errors. Dokebee Beatyoung attempts to use system interference on you. Personal skill, the 4th wall activated. I didn't expect it to block even the interference of the Dokebee. I would make a great conman since no one can see my attribute window. You have entered the area of the second main scenario. The scenario area is highly contaminated. Hold your breath and quickly get underground. It's here! You have been exposed to the poisonous fog. The constellation Abyssal Black Flame Dragon smiles insidiously. The real game begins now. So a poison fog is trying to keep him from doing anything. So the second scenario is trying to serve the poison fog, or just like removing the poison fog? We have to see. We have to see in this next arc from chapter 16, 17, and 18. Because these are the last, 16, 17, 18, the last 3 chapters we are going to read today. Yeah, that's a monster, like a rhino. We have a big grasshopper. Mantis. Convenience store. Packing all the chocolates. Scenario area is highly contaminated. Hold your breath and quickly get underground. This should be enough. I better get to safety. This item's effect will wear off soon. I wasted too much time changing clothes. Elaine monkeys along. Place in mouth to use. Neutralizes deadly poison. Duration 20 minutes. Hold your breath for how long? I can do 20 seconds at best. That's enough, right? Right? No. I can hold my breath for at least... Like, if I really have to try, I can go for a minute, but afterwards it will be hard. Help! Help me! There's still someone alive. Help me. Better to be a hypocrite. Oxu Station was destroyed because it was above ground. The closest underground station from here is Gumo Station. Damn it, it's closed off. How about the other side? 4. Exit 4. 1, 2... The fuck? Open up! No, you can't come in here, you get lost. I have an injured woman with me. This place is already overcrowded. There's no room for more people. Bro, casually breathing through a monster lung. I mean, he knows everything there is about the story, so he's using every item. That's none of my concern. That's strange. It's overcrowded? Did it ever happen in Twister? He's opening it himself. Run! You have entered a safety zone. Hold this in your mouth. You won't fully recover, but at least don't neutralize the poison. It looks like she has like a cream pulp in her mouth. But was there a character like this in Twister? Chances are she probably never made it this far in the novel. Should I take a look? Character profile. Over there! That's him! Step, step, step. Who the hell are you? If you ask who I am, the Constellation Prisoner of the Golden Headband frowns at the appearance of the unwelcome guest. Dr. Kim. Dr. Kim, is that your name? Yes. He tries to speak like Junior Yu. I wasn't asking for your name. Who the fuck are you? Look, isn't she... It's that woman from the minor group. Wasn't she supposed to have come back with you guys? Well, about that. Oh, so that's what happened to you assholes. How dare you do that without my permission? In the post-apocalyptic genre, there are always the stereotypical villains. I'm sorry, Chosu. You should have gone first. Chosu, the name doesn't ring a bell. I don't remember him, so I guess he isn't anyone I should be worried about. I've always thought that lawlessness was a cliched way of depicting a post-apocalyptic world. Hand that woman over to us. Huh? What's that? It looks like food, Chosu. Hey, you can leave that here too. I let you live, so scrap. But real humans are even more evil than the cliches in the stories. It looks like something bad is about to happen. The Constellation Prisoner of the Golden Headband is angered by the appearance of grunts. The Constellation Demonic Judge of Fire is furious about the injustice. A bounty hunter scenario has been generated at the request of the Constellations. Not to me. It looks like something bad is about to happen, but not to me. Oh no! Call an ambulance! But not for me! You poor things. You decided to ignore my advice. But to them, the Constellation Demonic Judge of Fire looks forward to a righteous judgment. You prick. I'll teach you not to mess with us. I'll give you to a count of 3. Leave now, or you're dead meat. Bounty hunt, eliminate the grunts. Category sub. Difficulty F. Key condition. A group of grunts are interfering with the pacing of the story. Eliminate them within a given time limit. 5 minutes. Reward? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Penalty for failure? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Shosu! Who the hell is that guy? How is he still standing after taking all these blows? Does that prick have a supporting constellation? The sum of one's total stats like stamina, strength, and agility greatly affect the outcome of a battle. Currently, the sum of these stats for me is 33, but theirs are mostly in the single digits. Damn it, I can't move because he keeps aiming for the legs. Bro, guy isn't even half as scary as any PTJ teenager. Wait, by the way, are you talking about the protagonist? Are you talking about the protagonist or like the grunt? Because both is true. You know what I'm thinking? If the current protagonist was inside of Lookism, he would not be able to defeat many characters in Lookism. Currently, the characters are still in a level that is below Lookism, which is super funny to me. Meaning that even if they have a supporting constellation. Yeah, Bob is true, yeah. The different stats will determine who comes out the victor. Character profile, Chosu Bank, supporting constellation, monarch of the small fry. Poor man. Personal attribute, assault captain, common. Dogfight 2, bluff 2, threaten level 1. Stamina level 6, strength 7, agility 6, mana 2. A common small fry who was lucky enough to fight a supporting constellation. He tends to overestimate his abilities in combat. For all supporting constellations he could have chosen, Chosu Bang of the Choldu gang. What? Do you know who I am? He's the bird brain from the Gonghu station group in Trusa. According to Neville, he should have been killed by Junghyuk. Why is he still alive? I see you're that type of guy. Looks like it's obvious you've killed quite a few people. I can tell that you and I are not all that different. Maybe. Could have saved them. Be honest. You just wanted to watch them fight for their lives, didn't you? Murderer. The fourth wall has blocked the bluff of Cholsubang. I don't think you should be running your mouth like that. The Constellation Monarch of the Small Fry is amused. The Constellation Monarch of the Small Fry has gifted you 100 coins. Unfortunately for him, his supporting constellation, Monarch of the Small Fries, was infamous for not valuing its incarnations. I was going to finish him off quickly, but this changes everything. 2 minutes remain until the scenario ends. He's a masochist who supports only the biggest idiots, and enjoys watching them suffer at the hands of other incarnations. Yeah, that's what I expected. The constellation Monarch of the Small Fries is amused. Stop! Please let him go! Humans are weak. How can humans, who are so weak, be so cold-blooded and cruel? The apocalypse is just an excuse to them. Why did you do it? Isn't their instincts? Fuck, just kill me already, you son of a bitch. Screw this fucked up world. I see. It's not because of an instinct or nature. There's despair in his eyes that was there even before the world had ended. Fuck you all to hell. Just like me. Maybe we really aren't all that different. 10 seconds remaining until the sub-scenario ends. Crack. But in any case, the world has come to an end. The condition of the sub-scenario has been fulfilled. You have received 300 coins. The Constellation Monarch of the Small Price is satisfied and gives you 100 additional coins. Also, how could you be so cold-blooded? And I have to adapt to this new world. Take me to the others. Look at him becoming a casual murderer. This is his first actual kill. This is the first actual kill. Because before that, all the other people were killed by the dokebi or by some sort of monster. So this is the first time he actually killed somebody. Okay, let's study the system from Saul. Didn't kill him? But there was the crack sound. I thought the crack sound was literally like him. Oh yeah, I guess this bubble is not death. I guess the crack sound was most likely just like him cracking out the steel thing, the sword or something out of his shoulder. So still 0 kills. That's less than Vinjin. Gumho. Huh? It's Choldo group. Someone's hurt. Can someone give us a hand? Doksha! My god, Doksha! Doksha Kim! Doksha, you okay? Oh, thank God you're okay. How are you? Doksha, I'm so sorry about what happened. I left you behind. It's okay. You had no choice. Thank God Junghyuk Yu was right. Junghyuk Yu? Well, he said you were probably still alive. Where is Junghyuk Yu? Well, he's not here right now. Junghyuk Yu left the train station already yesterday. I get it now. The Choldo group members should have died at the hands of Junghyuk Yu, but it seems they're still alive because he left the station in a hurry. Junghyuk Yu is a regressor who relives his life over and over again. Sir, are you okay? He's in his 3rd round right now, and he's been reborn as a monster who monopolizes everything. He must have left with all the backward clans to achieve his goal. But he's still someone who'd tie up any loose ends. What? Just talking to myself. It's a forced habit. I'm patient. The Constellation Secret Plotter is pleased that you are talking out loud. Come to think of it, there's one person who's missing. Oh, Mr. Han? Everyone out of the way! You! A few days ago. Get him out of here! He's the worst of the worst! Downright evil, in fact! He shouldn't be here! Come on, you should play nice, we're all survivors after all. Pleased to meet you. You must be the new guy. Mind telling me your name? I'm Inho-chan. Oh, look at that guy! He's probably a very nice character. I've heard that name somewhere before. Dr. Kim. He's a supporting Constellation, and is probably the leader of this group. It seems that Shoto group works under him as well. He's probably going to make me pay for beating them half to death. The others who came with you told me that you fought the monsters and saved my men. What? Everyone gather around. This brave new member here has gathered food for us. Oh, it's food. Food? Something to eat. Bro, he already looks like the most fucked up guy. I have seen more fucked up guys. He looks like the average Lookism character. I keep on comparing everything to Lookism because Lookism is my standard for how fucked up somebody can look. Welcome to Gumho Station, Dr. Kim. What the... So this is how this is going to be. The Constellation Secretive Flutter is excited. There's a total of 86 people in Gumho Station. Oh, 87 including you. That's fewer than I thought. Only the ones who were in the cabin and were near the station survived. Nobody talks about it, but since everyone cleared the first scenario, everyone here survived by killing others. Everyone here is a murderer. Right now, Gumho Station is divided into the major group and the minor group. Major group, minor group. Just trust me, the chairman is doing what he can. We will be rescued soon. Mommy, I'm hungry. Just hang on a little longer. We'll be rescued soon. As expected of the young master of the Hangyong Corporation. It'll be okay. The government will do what they can. Even when 100 murderers gather, they divide themselves into the strong and the weak. That's what humans are like. Did everyone think there was no other way? He's right, everyone. Don't lose hope. That's a lie. You guys killed bugs. But that's murder. They killed bugs, Rin. We'll leave this place. The distribution of food is decided by the major group. But since we're running low, we've been assigning people to go scavenge for food. Huiwon is a part of our group and she was assigned too. Who's Huiwon? The woman who you saved. Her name is Huiwon. I think I remember that name from somewhere. Not from the story, but like, obviously, Omniscient Reader is quite popular. And just from getting recommended random videos, even if I didn't watch them, I think I have seen the name Huiwon at least once inside of like either a thumbnail or a title. She's going to stay with us. To be exact, there were a few others who went too, but only those from the minor group never returned. I see. You didn't join the major group, Hyunsung. I'm sure you would have wanted, they would have wanted you as a member of the group. I see what's going on here. Oh, that? I just thought I should be in the minor group. I don't know much about ethics or morality, but something didn't feel right about the major group. Bro already spoiled himself. It's the natural course of life. But I guess I'm a hypocrite for worrying about right and wrong after everything that's already happened. It's better to worry about right and wrong as a hypocrite than not at all. Don't forget that. Dr. Kim. Just because the situation was unavoidable doesn't mean it didn't happen. Might I have a word with you? And it mustn't be forgotten that what happened can never be justified. I'm going to get straight to the point. Join our group. So that's how it's going to be. I can offer you a high position. I hope you will lead this group with me. And if I refuse? Refuse? Ah, that's funny. The thought didn't even cross my mind. You're a hero who saved people from the monsters. With your power, aren't you obligated to lead these people? That's an interesting idea. I see. So you're going to use me like that. I'm not talking about something grandiose. I'm asking you to cooperate for everyone's survival. Can't you see those poor people suffering? I'm hungry. Should you have refused like that? Did you want me to accept the offer? No, of course not. I can't stop thinking about what Inho last said to you. Come fight me if you have a change of heart. That will never happen. We'll see about that. It's as he said. We'll see what happens. Anyways, it's dinner time. Aren't you all hungry? Doksha, you're pretty cool. Here, take one. Really? Can we? Hey! Is it true that you're monopolizing the food? You're just going to monopolize the food for yourselves when you should be sharing with others. I heard other people went with you to get the food. Yeah, why would you take it for yourself? Let Inho be in charge of the food, and you get your share like everyone else. The most dangerous type of person in apocalyptic worlds. Isn't someone driven by despair like Chol Subang? Yes, I remember now. Inho Chon from Gumho Station. The truly dangerous type is the type that uses other people's despair as a fertilizer for power. Choose. Will you become a hero after sharing your food, or will you become a villain after monopolizing the food? It's Sean. You have entered the second scenario area. Find and move to the location where the scenario will be activated. Not gonna lie, I will take it for myself as well. I found it, it's mine. And then you will get killed. You are all by yourself or have like 4 people at most. 5 people. 4 people. It's the woman, it's the army officer. 5. It's the insured woman and the kid. 5 versus 50 people, 40 people. You would just get destroyed by them. The smarter decision is to give some of them. Nah, you wouldn't. I have seen you. You cannot even tolerate milk. How would you tolerate 40 people if you cannot even win against milk? Let Ino read it through the feud. Yeah, did you share it's like everyone else? Now, do you see that? Now, do you see that you must do as I say to survive here? Influencing these people is a breeze for me. Everyone, please calm down. There must have been a misunderstanding. Doksha has already agreed to join our group. We'll collect and readers with the food as we always have. We have no choice but to play along. He has also promised to work alongside us too. Stop! Of course I share the food. There we go. But not for free. Okay, he's going even a step further than just sharing like I would have done. What do you mean not for free? Are you going to sell us the food? The eyes of few Constellations sparkle with excitement. The Constellation's secretive plotter scoffs. That's right, I'm not charity worker, and I don't trust those people. Then for how much is money okay? No, I'll be only accepting coins. Wait, Dogsha, is that really a good idea? Isn't 50 coins per food item too expensive? I'll be charging you 10 coins per food item from now on as well. A few Constellations are relieved that you are not an idiot. A few Constellations have gifted you 100 coins. Okay, so maybe a few Constellations would think that I'm an idiot, but my main constellation that I'm currently betting on, Uriel, the demonic judge of fire, she would be, or they would be very proud of me, because I'm a good person, thinking about helping everyone without wanting anything in return. It's funny, okay, sure, I'm gonna take your useless currency, but then I can buy coins on Webtoon. It's only right. I'll start paying immediately. I don't need free food. My name is Huiyuan Zhong. Thank you for helping me earlier. It was nothing. And Sanga, Hyunsong, get a hold of yourself. There's no time to be sulking. He risks his own life to retrieve these foods. Don't tell me you are planning to just leech off him like the rest of them. Oh. I'm sorry I wasn't thinking straight. I also don't want any freebies. I'll pay immediately too. If you insist, you know how to trade coins, right? Yes, I learned a few days ago. Touch your index finger to mine. Think of how many coins you want to exchange and... Gilyoung Lee has paid you 20 coins. Huh? You gave me 10 more. That's for a chocolate from this morning. I guess Gilyoung is better than those shameless adults. Okay. Look at the kid. I like the kid. The kid is a cool character. A few Constellations show an interest in the incarnation Gilyoung Lee. It's actually the major group that's monopolizing all the food here. Everyone else is being fed and bred, and then dragged off to scavenge for food like cattle to the slaughter. Just like I was that morning. Everyone does seem to have no problem with what the major group is doing. I agree, that's why the declaration is very meaningful, Dosha. But don't you think you should sell them the food for 10 coins each like you did to us? I don't think anyone's looking to buy with those prices. I know you gave us a special discount, but, well, we'll wait and see. How do you get some shut-eye, Doksha? I'll keep watch. No, I have some stuff to take care of. Stuff to take care of? Excuse me. These are the first 2 people who are willing to join in. Is this the last chapter? Oh my god, this is already the last chapter of the day. That went by fast. Wow. You sold out? What a joke, those two-faced bastards. She's not as frail as I thought she was. But it wasn't just the minor group that brought the food overnight. May I have everyone's attention, please? We were limiting the distribution of food from today to 3 biscuits per person. What? 3 biscuits? How are we supposed to survive off that? But the search party gets much more food than that. Did we think we wouldn't know? That's correct. You're always welcome to join the search party if you want more food. But hardly anyone makes it back when they join the search party. Only the Choldu gang members make it back alive. You're practically asking us to go out and die. Well, how about you go out and scavenge for food yourselves then? Wait, there's still a way for you to get more food, even if you don't join a party. I really didn't want to do this, but Doksha over there taught me a valuable lesson yesterday. Oh, really? It was the major group who bought over half of the food I scavenged. They did pay for it in full though. So he bought it for 50 coins each, and is now trying to sell it for probably like 100 coins each. Doksha, you've just dug your own grave. You regret it. Doksha was right. Everyone. How can anything be free in this world? You must prove your worth if you want to eat. Bro, 3 cookies per day? That's great. Count me in. Nah. I wonder what this attribute is. You must prove your worth if you want to eat. We'll exchange the food we have with anything that we deem useful. Inochon has activated skill Insight, level 2. Okay, so he's also like a schema type. This is how the world works after all. So this is how it's going to be. Thanks for teaching me a valuable lesson, Doksha. He's shifting the blame on Doksha. It's all because of him. I was wondering why these people were acting like such idiots. He had the Insight skill. Well, the major group's just monopolizing the food again. Weren't you trying to promote transaction between people? To weaken the power of the major group? That's right. I want to stand up for themselves. Her insight is impressive. Then you should have sold the food to the major group. Nothing's changed. But it did. I have more coins. What? 1,450 coins to be exact. What? Just what are you planning, Doksha? Sangha, can we really trust him? I trust him. So much pressure. Whoa, I got a life. Hello, Lachi. Welcome to the stream. I hope you had a nice day and it's only going to get nicer from here on out. Bro, they take the Conan villains. Did you see them? Yeah, the man in black. The shadowy man. Hey there, Lachi. By the way, can I ask you, did you find me because did you find me on like your browse section, or are you like scrolling through the short thing? Because I'm trying to figure out this vertical streaming thing, and I'm wondering how many people actually see me in like the vertical thing. Yeah, continue reading for a bit longer then. I might go to 21. I was searching for Omniscient Reader viewpoint reactors. Okay, if I pop up for that, that's already good enough. It's my favorite series. It's very good so far. I don't really have any complaints at the moment. The one thing I brought up earlier, because I started at chapter 6 today, was that I'm not the biggest fan of like the main character always being that calm. Even though like this is a seriously messed up situation, and even if he read everything, I think he should be more nervous. But Rin told me, and I remember that as well, that he has like a skill that makes him remain calm. But I'm not the biggest fan of that skill. I just think like seeing the main character freak out a bit would add a lot more danger for us as well. But it's very interesting. And I love the streamer thing. I love how he interacts with the Dokebi and is now basically like a streamer duo. You left some food for yourself though, right? No, I sold all of it. What? Are you sure we can trust him? Huh? For me? I'm fine, you have it. Oh, and while we're on the topic, you know the foods you bought yesterday? Eat them all now. I strongly recommend that you finish them by the end of the day. 200 coins each? There's no way we'd have that many. He's not doubling the price. He literally is quadrupling the price from what Doksha was selling it. How is anyone trusting him? I mean, he has like the insight skill and everything to like incite anger in other people and all these things. But I'm literally saying I would betray him. I mean, all the rando characters, these NPCs are probably weak. So they're not doing it like that. But they should just work together with Doksha, because they have seen that Doksha can stand up to that person at least mentally. So maybe they have a chance of doing something if they join Doksha. His skill keeps him calm for the most part. Okay, interested to see that. You already saw the fourth wall skill. I'm pretty sure you know what the fourth wall is. Well, the fourth wall is when a story breaks the fourth wall to communicate with the reader. That's what the fourth wall is. Okay, what's he doing? Everyone who went that way died. Gangsters or not. You're not thinking of going, are you? She's a pretty cool character so far. From being like the weak woman that needs to be rescued because she was out getting food and getting poisoned, to now being like, she basically is the leader of the Hyunsong, Sang-ah, and what was the little boy's name? Young-sil? Like, she was the leader of those three. If you first saw her like completely defeated, she was like, oh, she's just one of these NPCs. But no, she was leading those three people. Did I thank you for saving my life yesterday? I think you did. Well, let me thank you again just in case. That man who walks to have a limp over there, he's the one who tried to rape... Whoa! Whoa! I did not expect that. I mean, I did kind of expect that something like that happened. I did kind of expect that something like that happened when they said that she went out with people from like the gang. But I did not think that the story would actually say it. Maybe like the novel, but I did not think that the webtoon would talk about that. Holy. Don't lay a finger on him. He's the guy I beat up yesterday. He's mine. She wanted revenge as well. She would have ended up dead if it wasn't for me. She's the type Constellations would be interested in. I wonder if she has a character profile. Character profile. Who you want, John? Supporting Constellations? None. 3 Constellations are currently interested in this individual. Personal attribute, crouching figure. No idea what that means. Personal skills, demon slaying and kendo. Demon slaying? He's a demon slayer. He's a demon slayer. No, which breathing style is she going to use? But it's cool. So she needs a kendo sword, or like a sword. She will be a sword fighter. I wonder what crouching figure is. And like, because kendo fighters have like this crouching position when they fight. Hyun is amazing. I love how she's introduced as a damsel and then it's actually so much more badass, but still flawed. It's all good characters should be. 100%. I agree with that. If a character doesn't have flaws, they're just boring. As a crouching figure, she has limitless potential. Information about her attribute cannot be viewed as it has not yet awakened. She has limitless potential. Interesting. What? Did you just see that? They've taken the woman and the elderly. Wait, Hyun, what are you going to do? Stop them. If they join the search party, there's no way they'll make it back alive. But they'll starve to death if they stay here. Her personal attribute is crouching figure. It may not sound special, but it is a rare super evolutionary attribute in Tusa. Then am I just supposed to watch? Yes, for now at least. What's that supposed to mean? Crouching figure is a common attribute, but it has the potential to evolve into a rare or even a legendary attribute based on the incarnation's experience. The Berserk Butcher, who was one of the top 100 incarnations of Tusa, started out with the crouching figure attribute. Sadly, it'll take some time for my favorite cow to show up. I thought your favorite chow was the Dokebi. What's his name? Like the Dokebi that's working together with the protagonist. What I'm saying is that stopping them won't change a thing. Even if we stop them now, the same thing will happen over and over again because of the food shortage. I will bet Pyro will know it instantly. I have a very good guess of what characters he likes, so yeah. I thought she was just an extra, but I should think about having her as a companion. Nah, it's not the Dokebi. Okay. One thing that bothers me is that she has the demon slaying skill, along with the crouching figure attributes. She could end up becoming an indiscriminate murderer. Who you want? The root of this problem here is food, isn't it? I guess it is. I wonder what Demon Slayer is if that like could release to a problem. It doesn't mean that she can absorb like some demonic energy and it might corrupt her in that sense. Because no, I would have thought that Demon Slayer or Demon Slaying just means that she's like stronger when fighting against demon type creatures, but apparently not. Then what if we were to get rid of the root of the problem? What do you... He should be here any minute now. It's a Dokebi! Hello, how have you all been doing? Dying of boredom? I like how his lettering is not red anymore. It was red while he was literally aiming to kill everyone and was like the evil guy. But now it's a more neutral yellow because he's now on the side of the protagonist. You see, the Dokkaebi who was in charge of the channel is currently being disciplined. Okay, no, I was wrong. And my favorite character already showed up and threw the MC of a bridge. Okay, you showed like Junghyuk. I was wrong about the lettering, the color of the lettering for the Dokkaebi to change, because this is just a different character. This is just a different character. That's why it looks different. Man, I would have liked the change if it's like, oh, he's not that evil anymore, so it's now a different color. And it would change to a more neutral color now. But it's just different Dokkaebi. Sad. Disciplined? So I will be in charge of the current scenario. Oh, it's a very... it's a very anxiety-induced Dokkaebi. It's not Bichon. But everyone, how is that you all look so peaceful? Damn it, Bichon. What has he done with the scenario? Snap. An additional penalty has been added to the scenario. Foods may no longer be stockpiled. All foods will be removed. What? What's going on to the food? You should have worked harder to complete the scenario. Stuffing your face isn't going to get you anywhere, right? You worthless earthling scum. Now, everyone, let's get the party started. The food. Ding, 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 ding. This is more like Susa. An additional penalty has been added to the scenario. The category survival fee has been added. 100 coins will be withdrawn daily at midnight as a survival fee. You will die if you have insufficient funds to pay the survival fee. The survival fee will be collected until the second main scenario is cleared. You have entered the second scenario area. Find and move to the location where the scenario will be activated. What shit did I say? 21. Okay. Bro added student loans. At least there's no interest, right? At least it's only 100 coins and not like with interest. But 100 coins is still quite expensive for the early game, I guess. Get it around, everyone. I have an emergency announcement to make. Given our current situation, it looks like we'll need more people for a search party. From this point on, we won't be sharing any food with people who refuse to join the search party. Damn it, I didn't expect there to be an additional penalty. Could he have known that this would happen? My biscuits! That's why I told you to eat them. No, that's not possible. That's probably what Inho is thinking right now. You have successfully read the mind of Inho Chong. Your understanding of Inho Chong has increased. He may be suspicious of me, but he can't be certain that I knew about the food penalty beforehand. Did you notice what happened, Doksha? I didn't know something like this would increase my understanding of him. I had a suspicion that it would happen. I thought of what the Dokkaebi would do to make us suffer the most. If you're the MC, 100 coins is nothing. Yes, the MC right now has 9,000 and 1,400 over that. The MC has like over 10,000 coins. The problem is everybody else. But I didn't expect them to add a survival rule. Survival penalty. Twister would definitely pull something like this, but this wasn't in the original novel. Did the contract I signed with Bichong affect the story? Doksha, what do we do now? Should we join the search party too? No, we won't go above ground. That place is a death trap. But we need to go there for food. We'll need to find a new food source since the world around us has changed. Sorry? Wait, Doksha, don't tell me. That's right. We're going monster hunting. Dang, that's why you like the story so much, Rin. Because it's Monster Hunter. That's why you like it. Literally, it's Monster Hunter. Warden of the Dark. The last arc of the day. Damn, I'm actually back to being a typo god. I did so good the last stream. Yeah, you need to train. Get good. I guess we do need a team who will work on completing the scenario. Good luck. I thought he lashed out at us for not joining the search party, but I guess he feels reassured that I'm staying away from his group. That jerk. Does he think he's the leader? Your understanding of Inho-chan has increased. Your understanding of Inho-chan has passed a threshold level. Now that I think about it, every time I make a favorable impression on a character, or earn their trust or guess what they're thinking, the level of understanding seems to increase. I've probably done the letter thanks to that. Thanks to that, I can read his mind and know his feelings with this increased level of understanding. Damn, don't worry, I make typos even on business emails. Oh no. As long as you at least send like the correct mail to the correct person, and don't send like somebody like a business mail to somebody else, like a private mail to the business person. Hey, look at this new dog I just got. And it's like your boss at work. No. Inho-chan is suspicious of your intentions. Could you perhaps let a member of your group join your part of our could you perhaps let a member of our group join your party? Of course, there's no way he would have let us get off that easy. We'd also like to know how the scenario can be cleared. Corpses! Oh, why that guy again? Please, just drop that. If anyone's favorite character is that guy, something is seriously wrong with them. Sangha, it's dangerous here. Hold my hands. You look more scared than I am. No, I'm fine. Are you sure about this? He's no threat to us, so it should be fine. What about you, Huiwon? You haven't even fully recovered yet. You should be worried about Gil-young, not me. The road ahead is dangerous. We're not just going to charge ahead, are we? I've been worried about that as well. It might be a good idea to send Gil-young and the woman back. Listen, Hyun-sung. I may not be as good as you are, but I still know how to fight. I used to practice kendo. But you two must be forgetting something. A few days ago, the world we lived in changed completely. Saying women and children are physically weak is prejudice. Anyone can become strong when they increase their stats. What do you mean? That guy's a community favorite. Yeah. If that guy is the community favorite, I want to stay as far away from the community as possible. My favorite so far, I guess I like Huiwon and Sangha, the two women, and I like the kids. Gil-young. He actually #1 in the popularity polls. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know. I'm getting vibes Gil-young might turn out to be a very strong thing in the future. What is his ability? Like some sort of search thing? My gosh, what is that? Oh, he can spot insects. Damn it, it's a cockroach. My attribute is called Bug Collector. I can have simple conversations with insects. It's not a very strong ability, but maybe there's like a... JK, I knew that, I knew that. Maybe he can talk with some sort of bug monster. If like there's a tier 5 bug monster that's going to appear. Like we have seen this giant mantis earlier, right? If he can communicate with the giant mantis and make that an ally, that could be massive. It says there's nothing up ahead. We'll be safe for at least another 100 steps. Thank you for your concern, but it didn't come all the way here to be a burden to you all. Oh, sure. By the way, it looks like a human corpses aren't the only corpses here. No wonder this place reeks of blood. The road up ahead looks pitch black as if there's a wall blocking the way. Ding 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 ding. Yeah, he got the best backstory and gets even more annoying. He's great, we love him. A new sub-scenario has arrived. Sub-scenario, hunting for food. Difficulty E. Clear condition, hunt and cook a monster that you can consume as food. Time limit? None. Rewards 500 coins. Penalty for failure? Death. Yikes, a monster! Tier 9 subterranean ground res. Who could have done this? Okay, I'm guessing tier 9 are the weakest monsters. Tier 9 are probably the weakest monsters. I was thinking that maybe it's 10, but maybe it only goes up to 9. Ground rats live underground as pack hunters. Ground rats live underground, are pack hunters, and are known to be extremely persistent in hunting their prey. It won't be easy to move about since the tunnels that connect the different stations are full of monsters. I actually don't want to eat a rat, thank you. Okay, Rin. You can go back to Inhon. I think you would get along with him. Who else but Junior Q? Would this be enough for us to clear the scenario? The clear condition said we had to hunt, so probably not. I guess you're right. How are we supposed to cook them over a fire? Huiwon, you said you were good at kendo, right? Well, I'm not good to be exact. It feels as if we would travel back in time to the Stone Age. You have successfully obtained weapons using your intellect. A few constellations are interested in this primitiveness of humans. The Constellations have gifted you 100 coins. I know what to do because Trusa had a detailed chapter on butchering monsters. You seem clumsy, but you somehow managed to make yourself a fine weapon. All of you have some coins left, right? They gift coins for something like this, huh? Insert all the coins you have into strength, stamina, and agility, only leaving behind enough to pay the survival fee. This may sound cruel, but I don't expect all of you to survive. But still, try to keep yourselves alive. Please. Okay, he's telling them about their builds. But Dokja, what if they didn't want to invest like in a classic physical build? What if they wanted to invest in their intelligence or in their luck stats? I invested all my stat points into the luck stats, and suddenly I turned into a god. The new light novel title. Hunting for food has begun. But I think the chapters are getting longer slightly as well. Oh, look at her movements. That's based. Her movement is based. So she actually is a decently good fighter, like Kendo user. I was debating on whether when she said I'm not that good, if she was like downplaying herself and she's like a national level Kendo fighter. But then when I think back to her stat sheet, it said like Kendo level 2 or something. So she might not be that good as actually. Can I add something else like a chicken or so? I feel like it would win against chicken. I don't think he would win against a chicken. Do you know how vicious chicken can be when it's about their life? I lost one. Look how he's massacring the rats without any emotions on his face. They're not doing so bad. I don't know, chickens are kind of scary. Right? Rin, have you never played like a Legend of Zelda game? Do you know what these chicken are capable of? Don't underestimate the chicken. Are you alright? My gosh, how many did you kill, Goksha? Goksha? I don't know. Doksha. How about a little one? That would be a küken. What's the name? A chicken. What's the English name for that? A chick. A flapper. A young goose. I mean, so now you're saying you want to kill a baby. Okay, Ren. I'm going to distance myself from that. Darn it, I only got 2. I killed 3 of them. 3? I didn't use my full power, but that's only 1 less than me. And I've invested a fortune into my stats. Character profile. Person attribute, soldier who turn a blind eye to injustice. Common. Bayonet 2, camouflage, sense of justice, weapon proficiency. Great mountain push, stamina, okay. Constantly attribute will soon evolve. The character trusts and regards you highly. This character's supporting constellation is cautious of you. Starter pack is currently being used. Starter pack? A starter pack is a premium package incarnations can use only when the average of the overall stats is below level 10. It increases the level of each stat by 1 and grants incarnations the skill weapons proficiency, which is very useful when they're starting out. Oh, that's why he has weapons proficiency now. Bro, I don't want to eat a rat. That can't be safe to eat. Bro, Ren, we are in an apocalypse. And did you see how these creatures look? They don't even look like rats. I envy him. No wonder he's strong. It looks like Master of Steel has taken quite a liking to Johnson. So, how are we supposed to cook those? I don't think we can eat them raw. We can't eat them now, but I'm sure we'll find a way. Huh? Did my answer sound too nonchalant? Hey, I want to ask you this. Doksha, do you perhaps know something about the situation we're in? This is how the regressors must have felt in the novel. Some of them claimed that they just had a hunch, or just lied like I lied to Jungyok Yu. From the reader's viewpoint, the best way to handle a situation like this was the Constellation secret plotter looks forward to your decision. Several constellations are looking forward to your answer. Oh, he's interrupting the scene. Not gonna lie, that's even more of a reason not to eat them. I don't want to be sick in an apocalypse. They're getting suspicious of Doctor already. Very valid. I would be suspicious of a regressor or somebody with that much knowledge. I would be very suspicious. But would I say that out loud in the face to that person? I don't know. Because what if they don't like that I'm getting suspicious of them? And they want to basically murder me because they don't want anyone to be suspicious of them. I would probably keep my suspicions to myself. What was the sentence? Novel, like Junior Hugh. From the reader's viewpoint, the best way to handle a situation like this was to keep putting yourself in situations where you don't have to answer any questions. Well done, Mr. Han. I wouldn't, I'll be honest. Help me! The Constellation secret of plotter not in agreement. Here, grab onto this! Sanger! The Constellation prisoner of the Golden Headband is upset by the near certain cliffhanger. Damn it, I just knew he'd get us into trouble. Sanger is too good for her own. Like, she's too good of a person. Mr. Han coming in clutch. But poor Sanger getting dragged away because Mr. Han is literally saying some bullshit like that. Or like just screaming. Coming in clutch. The convenient stop. We like the convenient stop. Oh, my neck. I need to crack my neck and my back. Oh my god. What a nice crack. What would I give for a tic-tac? That is for sure something I lack. Keeping my sanity intact. That is one fact that I can tell you for a fact. Okay, enough rhymes. Sanga's way too nice for that focus. Pyro trying to be a rapper now. Dude, I'm the rapper on YouTube. The problem with rapping is that I would not have flow. I might be able to find rhymes, but I don't have the ability to literally fast rap and find the flow. Is it really okay for them to go on their own? You're only going to take Gillion with you? His ability will help me to track the monster down. And Hyun-sung, please look after Hu-Yuan. She's not doing so well. I can tell that you're tired. Oh, she's poisoned. She's still poisoned, yeah. He said that he'll signal us when something happens. Let's wait and see. I'm fine, really. He's mumbling like an upset kid. Warden of the Dark 2. This place where ground rats reside is called the Dark Falls, because all light is absorbed and it's difficult to tell which way is up and down. This way. If it weren't for Gil-young's interspecies communication. Oh, they already renamed it. Which makes me wonder. Before calling it interspecies communication, it was like insect, right? So, is he only able to communicate with insects? Or is he able to communicate with every other species? Because if they call it interspecies, that makes me wonder if he can communicate with everything. Maybe it's only insects for now, and if he levels it up, everything? I may have needed to use coins here. Dokja, huh? You let it go on purpose, didn't you? Huh? What do you mean? When the monster took away that man in Sangha, you intentionally let it go. I was watching you. Why did you do that? The constellation of the absolute good alignment. Who's... There's absolute good alignment. That's a new constellation. I think he can communicate with insects the easiest because he used to collect bugs before the apocalypse. It would make sense if like the awakenings and like the personal skills are somehow connected to the abilities that somebody had like before going to the apocalypse world. If you were like a good football player, maybe you have some ability that makes your kicks stronger. If you were like a reader, you get the Omniscient Reader. If you were a boxer, you get something for boxing, or like something making you tougher. I would like that kind of system, but I don't know if it's entirely like that. He was watching me while that was happening. He's one scary kid. I don't think hiding things from him would do me any good, seeing how sharp-witted he is. It was because of the ground rat's habits. They have a habit of storing anything they hunt in the lair. They sometimes store rare or precious items, but getting to the lair is difficult. The only way to get there is to follow the tunnels they dig. I knew it'd take Mr. Hunt, but I didn't expect Sangha to get wrecked along with him. So, you're after the items then? Yes. Are you disappointed? No. You're a bad liar. If it was just the items that you were after, you would have saved me in the subway. So, I'm pretty good at sitting in my chair. What do I get for that? You get personal attribute, lactose intolerance. I believe in you. Yeah, that would make sense, because Hyun-sung has a lot of strength skills since he was in the army. Huiwon has a kendo skill because she used to practice kendo. Yeah. It's basically whatever you did for your entire life has been converted into abilities. So have we seen the stat screen for the child? I don't think we have seen it. I'm wondering what his abilities are. Damn, I already have that Pyro. But now you can level it up. A few constellations are beginning to clear up. You have been gifted 200 coins. I don't get what he sees in me. I thought he was mature for his age, but I guess he's still just a kid. He can only say that because he's oblivious to the fact that this world is full of wild grown-ups. He can only say that because he's oblivious to the fact that this world is full of vile grown-ups, advantage of his maturity. I think there's something missing in the sentence. He's always oblivious to the fact that this world is full of vile grown-ups taking advantage of his maturity. I don't know. No, because he's not a character, so Doksha can't use character profile. But then, but he doesn't. But he was able to scan what's their name? Huiwon and Sangha, right? Or Sangha was blocked because she has like a very powerful constellation supporting her. But he read everything, and he doesn't know that Sangha is in the story, and he didn't know Huiwon. So, shouldn't they also not be characters in the story? A few constellations hold their breath in anticipation. Doksha, are you a god, or perhaps a protagonist? He really is sharp, even sharper than I expected. This is just like childlike imagination. Sangha and Mr. Han both weren't able to be read. But wasn't it sad because of a constellation? Am I misremembering this already? I just read it, but I thought it was like I need to go back. After reading chapter 21, I will go back to see if I can find that. I'm neither a god nor a protagonist. I've always been envious of protagonists. But you do know something about this world, right? Yes, I do. Then will we be granted a wish after we clear all the scenarios? A wish? In stories like these, there's usually a reward at the very end. If you climb to the very top of the tower, you will get whatever you desire, right? Those who have adapted to this world all suffer through it in their own way. Some become mad, others become zealous, and some become irrationally optimistic. Yes, you're right. I'm lucky that we're in the dark. Gillion can see my expression right now. You can point fingers at me all you want. I'm a despicable grown-up. And the kid has decided to live on in this world. The sub-scenario has been updated. Oh, there's a chest. You have entered a ground rat's treasure trove. Doksha, this is... Shh, wait. Treasure's not the only thing they store in there. Ugh. This is all your fault, Sangha. His voice. My fault? What do you mean by that? If you hadn't gotten on the subway, I wouldn't have been dragged into any of this. What does me getting on the subway have to do with anything? That's because you always commute on your bicycle. Wait, are you the one who stole my bike? Didn't I say I would give you a ride home? You should learn to accept the kindness of others for once. Answer me, did you steal my bike? So this guy was after Sangha. He wanted to get together with her. No wonder I was wondering why he was in the subway and not in a Z-Class Benz. Oh, they are now censoring bans, even though they didn't earlier. See, he got the best backstory. What did I say? The Constellation demonic judge of fire despises Myung-oh Han. Same, bro. Same, bro. That's why I love you, demonic judge of fire. That's why you are my constellation. I would have chosen you. I would go with the angel. Yes, it was me. I did it. So what? Why are you shouting at me? You took my bike. That's stealing. Stealing? You're right, but none of this would have happened if you just gone home with me. The Constellation Prison of the Golden Headband has grown tired of the petty arguments. What did you just say? I wasn't quite ready, but... There, I said it. There's plenty more where it came from. I guess it can't be helped. Demonic Judge of Fire for the win. Yeah, that's our boy? Girl? Is Uriel a boy or a girl? Or is it like a they? Uriel Angel. Do they have a gender? English. Uriel. It's the name. He. Girl. At least an Omniscient Reader's viewpoint. Okay. Okay, so it's a girl and Omniscient Reader. Because I was just in the Wikipedia and officially they are apparently a boy. Or a man. So I guess in Omniscient Reader's viewpoint they changed it because do you know what we need? We need waifus. Every story needs some waifus. Listen, Sangha, did I ever make a move on you? It's not like I asked you out or anything. I just wanted to drive you home out of the goodness of my heart. You kept rejecting my offer, so I... Huh? Ah! The Constellation Prison of the Golden Headband is pleased. You have been gifted 100 coins. What was that? Doksha! It's coming. What did he do? What did he break? Was this an... Is this an egg? They look more like moles than rats. All angels are he, biblically, but they are neither male or female, just referred to as he. Oh, I guess because sometimes God is also just referred as he, but not making a gender. Also like Jesus saying, I am him, talking about him being God. Yeah, I guess the he doesn't necessarily mean a gender, yeah. Mr. Han, the nice guy, he just wanted to help her. What a good person-hearted person he is. He only stole her bike. These things are moles, not rats. Yep. Even considering that this is within the depths of the Dark Falls, black ether overflows to the point of manifesting black flames in the nucleus of the dark roots. And he appears wherever there is a dark root. Is it the Grim Reaper? Ding! The Warden of the Dark. Okay, the title of this arc. That's the person. Arc name drop. Look at those long arms. I wonder what he's able to do with that. Imagine somebody doing like a bitch slap with arms that long. That slap would be massively powerful. The sub-scenario has been updated. The sub-scenario defeat the warden has begun. Doksha, It's okay, go ahead. All those insects were connected to Gil Young exploded. He must have taken considerable mental damage from that. Gil Young, how many more times can you use interspecies communication? Maybe once or twice more? Alright, rest here for a while then. Doksha, help me quickly. I only cut the stem and the blade's already blunt. But this is the power of the demonic species. Tier 7 demonic species, Warden of the Dark. Talk to him, he might be chill. Rin, you have no survival skills. It's only a tier 7. He already defeated a tier 7 like aquatic species thing. So it's at the same power level. But this time he's not inside of a stomach. So it could be different. Of all the monsters, those of the demonic species are especially unique. Stay back. The treasures collected by ground rats are like a sacrifice they make to the demonic species. Even if they're all the same level, the demonic species, oh my god, it's hard sometimes, have the upper hand over other monsters. The Warden of the Dark has received the Demon King's blessing. This isn't looking good. I want to avoid fighting in it at all costs. Kamun, der, etur. I don't even understand what it's saying. The Warden of the Dark spews an aura of fear. Ding! Personal skill, the fourth wall has nullified most of the effects of fear. Ah, Etur. I have to agree. Kamun, what did he say again? Kamun. Kamun der Etur. I get that. Kamun der Etur. And then after that, after his skill got blacked, he said, "Gah, Etur." Makes a lot of sense. He's like, "Nah, man, that Etur." Etur could be an insult. Etur could be just saying human. Could be saying player. Could be something. I would make so many powerful friends, unlike you. You would have even gotten out of the subway. Remember that. Last chapter of the day before we get into research. Ja, Etur. Damn it, this isn't looking good. I want to avoid fighting it at all costs. Etur! Mother? I told you to get back, Sanga. What are you still doing here? Well, it's just the monster said mother. So, Kardu Emiren? Maybe this isn't how it's pronounced. Akidu? Kalidu. Is it speaking Spanish? Because she was learning Spanish, right? The pacifist route ain't gonna end in death, probably. Yeah. The pacifist route can only end one way. That's right. Lachi. The scarier they look, the friendlier they are. Nope. Kalidu. My gosh, she's fluent in Spanish and now even the language of the demonic species? Her talents shine even in the apocalypse. Did I say it right? Character Sanga U has activated the skill Interpretation level 3. Okay. Okay, the Warden of Darkness or whatever his name was, the Dark Warden, he's not speaking Spanish. He's not speaking Spanish. I was thinking for some reason that demonic creature is just speaking Spanish. But she has like an interpretation skill because she's learning different languages, so she's capable of understanding different things. And for a second, I really thought like all demonic creatures are Spanish. Oh god. What is it saying? Well, it's asking us to be a mother? I suppose I can hear it out. Kalidu! A mother? I'm not even married yet. Kalidu! Why should I be a mother? I should be the father. Pretty sure that's how it works. Nope. Whoosh. No, not a tentacle in the mouth. Is this the type of story you two enjoy? On my family-friendly channel? Yeah, didn't you know that all demons speak Spanish? Isn't that common knowledge? Tentacle in the mouth. She's as shocked as me. She's like, tentacle. Look at him, the water dripping down his mouth. Huh? So that's what it meant when it said mother. You don't have plans to give birth anytime soon, do you? Of course not. Unless it's... Yeah, so, what do you have to say in your defense, huh? I'm holding a microphone to your face. The demonic species impregnate other species with their offspring. What it's doing to Myongo is impregnating him. This is a thing that happens. It's trying to impregnate Myongo. Kalidu! Why not let him get impregnated? He would be the first man to give birth. Oh, he's gonna have demon babies. He always wanted to be something special, right? He wanted to be special. He wanted to be famous. So what better way than to be the first man that's giving birth to some sort of monster? Doksha! Oh, the bones are going to break. No, that's not good. It broke. The warden wasn't placed here intentionally to be killed like the Ishtar. I have no chance of beating him. Not gonna lie, I forgot about that part. Still, pretty good story, right? You like the plot, right? The impregnation? My plan was to grab the treasure after waiting for the warden to leave. Myung, that idiot. But I always have a plan B just in case. Look at me, you're watching, right? What? How did you know? There you are. I should have received an item in the mail by now. I need you to give it that to me. Huh? That is none of my business. Byung is in charge of that. But you're here to do Byung's job. Can you see that the constellations are on edge because of what's happening? Yikes! We do love ourselves an anxiety-induced Dokebi. He has so much anxiety. Poor man, poor boy, poor girl, whatever you are. Poor Dokebi. The constellation Prisoner of the Golden Headband keeps browbeating the Dokebi Biryu. Oh, his name is Biryu. Okay. The constellation Demonic Jetafire is threatening the Dokebi Biryu. Alright, but it's just this once. I'm only doing it because it might make this thing interesting, right? An item has arrived from the auction house. I'm going to sell this. Put it. Okay, what did you want to sell it for? Broken Faith. What is Broken Faith capable of? Obtain the item Broken Faith. You are exempt from paying commission due to your contract. Okay. Look, he's speaking Spanish. ¿Qué? ¿Qué? ¿Qué masa? ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Biryu would also be one of my Pokemon. I mean, friends. Ren, I know you're saying Pokemon, but I think you're actually thinking more about treating them like pals from Pal World. These things would not be your friends. Can you even fire with something like that? That thing is broken, and you won't be able to use it unless you have a specific skill. Broken Faith, Grade D. I already know that much. I wouldn't have bought this in the first place if I didn't. The equipped item is too worn out to use. Its durability is too low for it to be effective. Glance. Huh? How is he going to activate? Which ability is that? What? How? I purchased a skill from Bichon after I hunted the Ichthyosaur. Search Archdemon Eyeball. Search White Star Weapon Aura. Okay, it's the White Star Weapon Aura. Personal skill, White Star Weapon Aura activated. Broken Faith connects to a magic power. Blade of Faith has been activated. Whoa! Whoa! Wobble wobble. Good. Now I at least have a chance. Blade of Faith is the most effective weapon there is against the steam demonic species. I know skills like Comet Sense or Blade Proficiency. Damn it. The skill uses up a lot of mana power. Mana power? Yeah. Just mana would have been okay as well. Having a powerful sword doesn't make me an excellent swordsman. But I'm not a swordsman. I'm a reader. The effect of your attribute is improving your memory of pages you've already read. Personal skill bookmark activated. Activating bookmark number 2. A reader should fight like a reader. Activation time has been shortened due to low level of the bookmark skill. Activation time limit 1 minute. Your understanding of the characters is low, so the character skills were only partially activated. Activating weapon proficiency level 1. Oh, he's taking that from Hyun Song? Man of Steel guy. Now the tentacle on the other side. After it attacks twice, it's always pauses for a brief moment. Dang, he knows everything. He's perfect with a speed run. Kardu Mayan Dero. Did you know where I attack? Is what it said. You just have to read a lot. Good cliffhanger. You just have to read a lot. He's out reading the people, like people in a fighting game. He's literally out reading them. That's what we want to see. But first, bro, I also read. You're telling me readers can fight like that? How can I fight like a reader? Please tell me. I don't know. Okay, we want to go to chapter 7, and then I need to scroll fast. I'm scrolling fast through everything to find the thing that I was talking about earlier, because I think it's it did not say that he was unable to scan the thing from Sang-ah and Mr. Han because of them not being players, but of something interrupting his scan. But I need to find that. And yes, I'm correct. I'm reading this. I'm reading everything here right now. I'm consuming the information. Consuming every single piece of information. But there's nothing here yet. It should probably only happen in chapter 9 or something, maybe. This is how I read my webtoons when I'm reading by myself and not with you. I'm reading them fast. I like how Dogshot's stats are pretty weak, but he makes up by using his skills in clever ways. Yeah, those are my favorite types of characters. If you are not that strong, but need to use intelligence to make up for it, if you need to use tactics to make up for it, obviously in the future Dogsha will become pretty strong. But even if he's pretty strong, he's going to use tactics to become even stronger. Did it scan already? Here, no. There's the dragon. There's Uriel. There's the scheming spotter. It's in my top 3 because of that. Top 3 of Omniscient Reader or in general. Also, Lachi, if I have you here already, Dogsha had the option between 4 different sponsors: the Abyssal Dragon of Fire, the Demonic Judge of Fire, the Scheming Spotter, or what their name was, and also the Prisoner of the Gold Headband. I don't know if you remember which one you would have chosen when you first read Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. But if you remember, which one would have been your choice? I was between the dragon and the demonic judge, but I would have probably gone with the dragon because just I think dragon sounds stronger without me actually knowing anything about them. But if I learned that the dragon is like bad for me and I would lose my sanity, I would probably stop being affiliated with that thing. I think my profile gives it away. It's a bit small on my stream. Is it this plotter? Secretive plotter. Is it the plotter? Secretive plotter. I mean, the secretive plotter seems to be interesting because they're secretive and plotting something. But I think after knowing that the dragon is bad, I would most likely go with Uriel. I'm not the guy who likes that much if somebody is plotting something, because I cannot trust somebody who's plotting something. That's just not possible. The Monkey King, I don't know. The Monkey King is also just like a chaotic force. Maybe I'm too good of a person, and that's why I want to go with an angel. And saying myself that I'm a good person, that cannot be right. Because when you say yourself that you are a good person, that's never true. Ba-da-ba-ba. Okay, here you can see Hyongsong's thing, because Hyongsong is a character, obviously. Ba-ba-da-da. Okay, that's the sub-scenario. But if I were to go based off names, I'd go with Dragon. I think that's a normal take. Dragon just sounds very strong. And if you are in like an apocalypse, you need strength. So Dragon is the thing, even if it has like Abyssal, which sounds kind of evil, going with strength is not a bad choice just to survive for now. Once you learn what they actually are, you can always dip out, right? Or, I don't know if that's how it works. I'm not sure if you can choose a sponsor and then switch your sponsor later or leave your sponsor. I'm not sure if that's part of the system here. It was around the part where the Deus Ex Machina thing happened. So I should have not started at 7, I should have started later. Someone has received the blessing of a constellation. Then Deus Ex Machina has been activated. And we know that it activated because of Sangha. Because she heard the voice in her head. As I said earlier, I would think I might get deception skills or rogue skills or so from a secretive plotter. We'll go with something that sounds evil like demonic or abyssal. Nope, you're locked in a contract with them, I'm pretty sure. Although thought Golden Headband is the monkey and I like him. I still don't get how you go from Golden Headbands, like Prisoner of the Golden Headband, to Monkey King. That's not the first thought a normal person has. Oh yeah, it said that. This person profile cannot be browsed using a character profile. The character does not have a registered character profile. It's because they are not a player. Okay. No, it's a golden crown, not a headband. It's a crown. If you Google it, it does say headband on some websites. But I mainly remember it from God of High School, them saying it would be it was a crown and not a headband. I would be too indecisive to pick any. Also, Omniscient Reader's viewpoint really hits me with characters from history, mythology that I know so little about. Boy. I mean, currently the only two historical characters. Also, welcome to the stream, Haku. I hope you had a nice day. It's only going to get nicer. Thank you for checking me out. The only two historical characters so far have been Uriel and the Monkey King. I have no idea what Uriel is all up to, besides them being an angel. I only know the Monkey King because of Dragon Ball, God of High School. Where else did he appear? Technically, he's also like the inspiration of Luffy from One Piece. Wasn't he also... Did he inspire someone from Tower of God? I don't think I compared anyone from Tower of God with Sun Wukong so far. I don't think there's Sun Wukong in Tower of God. I just don't know so little about them. I would instantly pick something, wouldn't know if you're able to survive without them. I just know so little about them. I mean, that's valid. I don't know that much about them either. I just know their names and things if they appeared in other webtoons. And Ren, I told you, I would not pick something instantly. If, like, the moment they were thinking about picking a sponsor, they were not in any immediate threat. So I would probably wait a bit longer until I am in a threat. And I'm like, wait, okay, I'm very threatened right now. I need something to strengthen myself. I'm going to pick this sponsor. But yeah, because my first idea was to pick the Abyssal Dragon, I think that would have not ended it well. Picking the Abyssal Dragon would have just been a bit yikes. Because I would have lost my sanities. You had a timer while picking. Yes, you had a timer while picking, but it doesn't mean that's the only time you ever get to pick. Okay, everyone, get stretched, get hydrated, focus on everything. I am going to end stream here. We read from chapter 7 to 21, which is a good chunk of chapters. You would have become the edgelord. I mean, I don't know. I don't think my personal attribute would have been edgelord, but I would have maybe the dragon would have forced me into the edgelord direction, or maybe somehow I would have been able to balance out something and keep my sanity. I don't know. Yeah, but you also don't know if you get another choice to pick. Yeah, okay, it's a bit risky, but we're all gamblers, right? Secret of Plotter is just very cool sounding, and I also love their design. Yeah. I mean, what else is there to go? If you only have the name, you have to go with your gut feeling. I can't wait for this run. After reading this might enter our Can You Survive thing. After Can You Survive PTJ and Can You Survive Tower of God, we might go into the world of Omniscient Reader, because then I might be caught up. But dragons are cool though. Yeah. I'm just wondering. I said I wanted to end it, but I'm not going to end it because I'm still thinking about so much to talk about. The dragon, Abyss? Nah, sounds too evil. Abyss is not necessarily evil. Abyss just means that it's like something very dark. So maybe it's a shadow dragon. And shadow dragons are not necessarily evil. I mean, it said fire, so it's like a fire shadow dragon. I'm not sure. It could be anything. It's very vague. Maybe the dragon, after seeing how strong and powerful I am, would have allowed me to keep my sanity and have changed the ability that I gained from it. Instead of just being like, oh yeah, you lose your sanity every time you use the power, it would have changed me to become a dragon knight. Yeah, convenient wish thinking. Abyss sounds powerful, I don't know. It does. Abyss makes it sound even cooler. Totally. What is the full name? Abyss? Abyss Dragon of Fire? Something like that. A Fire Shadow Dragon would be super awesome. Dude, it would be so incredible to have a Fire Shadow Dragon as your Patreon. Like, this gives me so many ideas. This gives me so many ideas. Okay, Omniscient Reader's viewpoint is very good. Like, I enjoy the start of it so much. Abyssal Black Flame Dragon. Yeah, that does not sound necessarily evil, right? It's not me being stupid. That does not sound evil, I think. Wait, I don't have any other screens, so I'm staying like this. Ugh. I'm still not sure if I'm a fan of the vertical streaming. I'm trying this out because it's new on YouTube, and I heard people say like big things, and obviously I've seen success from other friends that I have. Like, I know somebody who was on 250 subscribers, and after a 3-hour vertical stream, he was over 500, which I just found was incredible. But I guess it's just as luck based as everything else. So I might just go switch over to the basic streaming method for Omniscient Reader as well. But it depends on developments. But for real now, thank you all for watching. Thank you for being here, Rin, for the entire stream. Thank you, Lachi, for checking me out and being here for a long time. And also Haku for checking in the very end. I hope all of you are going to have a nice rest of your day. And I will stream again, always on Mondays at 6 p.m. GMT +1 for Tower of God, and then at 7 p.m. for Omniscient Reader's Viewpoints, and maybe in the future other stories. Because some people want me to read Kubera, and there are also some other really good stories. So I have to check them all out. What? My stream turned off? That sounds nutty. I mentioned in a recent Tower of God reaction, but I found you searching for a video from Nia. What video from Nia? I have no idea who Nia is. I'm expecting it's also to be a Tower of God person. Okay, one last stretch. Okay, see you all again in another stream or maybe a video. Until then, take care. That's all from me for the day. Pyro out. Bye bye. Stop streaming.